The thoughts, views, and opinions of this show and its host are strictly comedy. It's satire for entertainment purposes only. It's not serious. It's not real. Enjoy the show. Now, before we get started tonight, I have a foreword from Sir Daniel Grayson.
Jake's a normal geezer, man. Like a bit like me, normal dude. Got a family, got kids. Come on YouTube and try to navigate YouTube. It's so hard, bro, because we're normal.
My name is Lieutenant Hogg of the Hedgehog Entertainment Marine Corps. This stream is to let you all know that we've infiltrated and overthrown the JDP army.
Nonce!
No, that was the wrong button.
Nonce!
Maybe on purpose. Okay, guys. A lot of prep gone into this stream. We're going to have a laugh along the way. We are definitely going to have a laugh. There's going to be a lot of dark humor in this. If you're offended by that, that's fine. Just don't tell me, because I couldn't give a fuck. Now, not only during this are we going to dissect both of these ludicrous stories of JDPs from the last few days, but I think I can pretty much beyond a shadow of a reasonable doubt prove to you during this live stream, how both stories are completely fabricated. Who by is a question I can't answer. But Courtney's got to be in on it.
Nonce!
I quite like that. Tell him, Chegg!
Mate, soon. The documentary's going to be unbelievable. Cocaine was rife in the 80s.
Okay, so we're going to start where all this absolute cod shit started. Start at the start, then take it away. My name is... Hi, hello, Jake, mate. How you doing? Who would have thought his jumper would have fit his hair? By the way, can I just say full screen, right, that in the early days of the JDP army, I decided to infiltrate it. You may recognize the little logo on my hat. And I didn't buy these. So you absolute fucking morons that bought these, you bought them off me. So I've got all your addresses. You dafties. So less it, or else I'll get Murphy to pretend Martin's coming round. Right. Oh, God almighty. Right, this video is called Hedgehog's Gonna Get It. It sounds a bit disco for me.
People, what's up?
The hedgehog is gonna get you. Hedgehog is gonna get you. The hedge is gonna get you. Come on. Come on, Courtney, shake it. Hedge is gonna get you. See, Murphy's loving it.
Yes, the people, what's
Murphy thought it was fucking Christmas Day. This was going to be the whole stream.
happening now? I'm not in a very good mood here.
You're never in a very good mood, Jacob. Jake, you always look like you're just about to sneeze, or like you can smell your own fart.
My missus stood
Always. Look at him.
there just off camera. She just come through the door there and she's received ridiculous messages and ridiculous threats.
Allegedly, she's received these ridiculous, and they are ridiculous, but we'll get into that.
From people who are saying that the wording are up, you know, in regards to what Creepy's doing behind the scenes. But I wouldn't put it past them to have wanted these people to send the messages to my missus, you know, to make them more scared and to make them more on edge and more anxious than you have already got her. Yeah, so you're basically terrorising a woman and kids here. Now, Courtney, you're just off screen there. Read them messages. Get your phone out, please.
Sorry, wrong one.
Read them messages for me, what they're saying to you.
Hi, I hope I have the right account, but I'm guessing.
Has she got a mouth full of cock at the minute? What was that? No. How does anybody sound like Morvis Packer than he does?
Hi, I hope I have the right account.
Is he going out with Vic and Bob? What the hell was that?
Hi, I hope I have the right account. Hope I have the right account.
The saying to you.
Hi, I hope I have the right account. Hi, I have the right account. Hope I have the right account.
Oh, there's several dance tunes in this.
But I'm guessing by your bio that it is. I can't sit behind the scenes any longer and not say anything what they are planning to do.
I can remember Hybrid Street Cartel when I was around yours one day, and you told me straight when I very first started talking to JDP, you said, "I'm telling you now, Dap, he's a proper victim." And I was like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" And it turns out he's a proper victim.
To you is too far. Craig has been saying he will pay someone to.
Oh, sorry, I was interrupting Courtney. Nobody puts Mowgli in the Mowgli. Nobody puts Courtney in the corner. She's in the corner.
Terrorising a woman and kids here. Now, Courtney, you're just off screen there. Read them messages. Get your phone out, please. Read them messages for me. What they're saying to you.
Hi, I hope I have the right account, but I'm guessing by your bio that it is. I can't sit behind the scenes any longer and not say anything what they are planning to do to you is too far. Craig has been saying he will pay someone to rape you in front of your kids and make them watch. He said he will stop at nothing to.
Now, all jokes aside, right? I wouldn't ever want any human being ever. I wouldn't want my own worst enemy to go through that, right? No human should have to go through that, whether they're getting paid or not.
To make sure that you pay for what JDP has done.
Oh, slap.
I can't say much else. You will know who I am. Be wary and keep safe.
So, apparently,
Oh my God.
he's interviewing her friends, yeah?
You're lying your head off, Jake.
Courtney's friends. So, if it was Courtney's friends, then that would be implying, yeah, that he knows where she lives. And now he's got people.
The message doesn't exist, Jay. And if you just hold that thought, everybody, in a moment, I'm going to prove to you that it doesn't exist.
Or someone who maybe is part of their little thing who think this is going too far. Who knows? Yeah. And now he's making ridiculous threats like that towards her. You see what I'm saying? Now again, this account is clearly not Creepy Craig personally. They're saying this is what they're planning behind the scenes. Now again, as Creepy sent this.
Hold on, how do you know it's not me? I did literally design and make a merch and write and sing the theme tune.
Person just to shake her up and scare her, or is this a real genuine threat? Who knows? Yeah, but
like I said, mate, nobody should have to go through that.
Either way, these are sick, horrible, disgusting people. And let me just tell you, Creepy Craig saying he's got something planned for Sunday or something, so I'm just hearing as well.
Oh, it's a big night tomorrow, Jake.
So what? Is that what you've got planned for Sunday? Something disgusting to happen to my missus? I promise you this.
Because that's the only thing it could be, isn't it? I mean, what else is that to do on a Sunday? Other than pay somebody to rape somebody in front of that kid? What? How does your head put them two things together? So I'm looking forward to Sunday. It's going to be class. To somebody in me chat. Oh, shit, we're being rumbled, haven't we?
Anybody else watching, yeah? Anybody goes near any addresses for any of my...
Anybody goes anywhere near any addresses?
Family members, yeah? And I promise you won't be leaving the area that you're in. I promise you that. You won't leave the area and I'll go...
Well, you can never, ever, ever, ever leave the area that you're in. So say I'm here right now. This is the area and I'm in it. If I go over there, that's another area. But I'm still there, Jake. I'm still there. I'm everywhere, Jake. I'm everywhere.
To jail for a long time, but before I go to jail for a long time,
I'm this a lot more than I thought I would.
I'll take a trip up to Addington Drive, yeah, and I'll repay the favour.
That's my dad's address, by the way. He's over the mood. He's got that's on company's house.
Now trust me, keep trying to push me. Look,
I'm trying my best to push you.
like I'm some fucking idiot.
Like I said in the message, Jake, I can't find where you live, so I'm going to make you look for me.
Yeah, and I'll show you what time it is proper. Think you're going to make threats
You show me what time it is. Not with that daft thing on your wrist. Looks like you're going to have Danny G.
like that towards my fucking woman, dear. In regards to, I'm going to do that in front of your kids. I tell you what, when I cop for one of
Ah, the fake outrage, Jake.
you, you're going to get it. Hopefully, the stupid little idiot, the Jizz, sends his fucking location today, yeah? And I'll get that cunt and I'll show him just as the fucking, he'll be the one.
PD, let's talk offline.
He'll get it. Now I'm telling you, when I cop for one of you,
Has anybody scanned the QR code yet? Please do.
you're getting it. You think it's a joke, you think you can try and terrorise an innocent woman, and now you're making ridiculous threats towards my woman about doing things in front of my kids. Trust me, when I cop for one of you, we may get a Netflix documentary yet. Trust me, you may well do.
To be honest with you, if that would be good actually, because normally when there's documentaries about people that have had kids with their sister, it's normally like American Hillbillies. It would be really, really, really good to have the Palins on there, like a British family. I think I'm going to pitch that.
On the wrong
I know somebody that works at Netflix. I'm going to pitch that.
fucking one.
The Palins.
Trust me on that one. Trust me on that one.
Right. So, we'll do that in a minute. We'll go on to the next one. So, JDP's got himself convinced that I'm behind every single person that doesn't like him ever. Now, that includes the Biz. He thinks that the Biz is basically working for me, or I'm manipulating the Biz and telling him to do stuff, which is not the case. I think the world of the Biz, he's one of the most genuine people I've ever met. When I first met him, I thought he was mental, but so am I. That's probably why we get on. But he's literally, I haven't got a wrong word to say about the kid. I really haven't. But the time, I've got plenty of time for him. He'll say to me, fucking, have you seen what Jake said about it? And I genuinely haven't. I normally only watch Jake's videos if they're about me, so he keeps me informed on what's going on between them two. And the dossers tell me like the bits I miss. So the Biz is annoyed at Jake for what Jake said about the Biz's partner. That's nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing at all to do with me. That's Jake's actions. Jake is that much of a I don't want to use the word narcissist because I think he's too dumb to be a narcissist. He's extremely unself-aware and won't take accountability for anything. Exactly the same as HEDGEHOG and exactly the same as Danny G. Now, he can't fathom that's 8 billion people in this world. And he thinks all of the ones that don't like him because I've put them off him. The same as Danny does. Danny cannot comprehend that if somebody knew him properly, that they wouldn't like him. Which is fucking mental to me. It's absolutely batshit. So somehow in this text message things, he's ended up arguing with Biz again. It's heated up and he's going to teach Biz a lesson. We'll pick it up from there. I've not actually seen this one properly. Oh, wait a minute, I'll put the sound on. Is he in one of them smart cars? Dumb car. $140
Yes, the people, what's happening now? I was just on my way then. I was going to go to these Peter Lee shops today.
But I didn't have the petrol money.
And teach this fella a lesson, you know, just out of pure...
I realised the Biz would turn up. And I don't know what the police response time's like round there. So I didn't go.
Rage, really, because of the messages what my missus has received this morning, you know, the threats what she's received. Now, obviously, it's not, I'm not saying it's the Jizz who sent them, but obviously, it's, they're all the same group of people, you know.
No, they're not, Jake. No, they're not.
who the jizzes tied himself to. Now, I was going to go up there today, I was going to do him some serious harm, not even messing. Oh, if he had a few of his mates with him, I had my old trusty scalper.
Shout out Gary Gillazat.
Let's just say, and he was going to get, well, someone was going to get serious.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Yeah,
473 in the house tonight.
I was going to go to jail, which again, I'm going to be clever here, I'm going to be smart. They nearly triggered the old me there.
Right, Jake. Right, you're a grown man, right? Deciding to not drive up the country and kill somebody with a knife because of something they've said on YouTube that doesn't make you smart.
Screamed at her to bring me up here. We're on the car.
Yeah, I didn't kill nobody today.
We're on the motorway, we're on the way down. I'm ready to put some serious hurt into someone, and I just thought, you know what, nah. Imagine if I do that today, and then these sick threats, what they're making, they do actually try and like turn up at Courtney's house or something on Sunday.
So he's used the messages that didn't get sent as an excuse to not go and fight the biz. That's why he thinks he's being clever.
Wouldn't be the cleverest thing in the world to do, would it? So, what I'm going to do, obviously now it is what it is. This is going to have to become a police matter. It's nothing to do with me. Courtney's received these threats, you know, the disgusting threats. There's an ongoing hate and smear campaign going against her when she hasn't even got personal social medias as it is. So,
right, so how did you receive those messages then, Jake?
an ongoing hate and smear campaign going against her when she hasn't even got personal social medias as it is. So
does that mean she just got a business one? Is it adult work? I'm just asking.
Oh, she can do whatever she's going to do in regards to that. I've got the business location for his local shop, if it is his local shop. And again, over the next week or so, maybe I will go down there. I won't make it now.
I said maybe I'm going to stick up for Courtney, 'cause after all, she's my last sibling, and all was a bit of a stretch, but it works.
And I won't put any videos on YouTube. I may just book a little hotel in the local area and, you know, visit that shop quite a few times. Film a few videos just so you all know. I am looking, and I may do that repeatedly until the day that I cop for him. Again, I'm not going to do it on his terms, turn up somewhere where he's going to clearly have a group of lads, so I'm going to have to use certain levels of violence to make sure I, you know, deem out necessary punishment, and then I'm just going to end up locked.
The Biz will punch his face clean in, and he knows it.
So again, it's not the cleverest thing in the world to do, and yeah, I'm just not going to do it. But as you can see, I was on the way, and I was absolutely raging, to be honest. I was thinking he's getting it today, right now, this absolute moron. But again, it's not him who sent the message. It's creepy where these threats are coming from.
No, it's not.
And it'd be stupid of me.
I mean, are you trying to tell me, right, that I would sit here for, bearing in mind, I split up with my ex in September. We're in March now. And this all started because you were hounding us about that. Promised you I wouldn't say anything online. In the end, I gave in and I did. I wish I hadn't have now. I shouldn't have done that. But you live and you learn. Now, I've watched you during that time bully Rachel to the point where you basically bullied into a relationship with me, so well done. Thank you. And you think that I wouldn't try anything like that then? Oh, because what I was actually doing then was designing and selling your merch for you, and data collecting. We'll call it data collecting. I've got quite a mailing list there. Expect the glitter dicks people. They're from me. Do you think that I wouldn't, if I was going to do something like that, wouldn't I do it then in temper? Because you have to remember, right, Jake, not only have I sat here and not done anything for nearly 5 months, but I've also had 4 or 5 months to think very carefully about what I'm going to do.
To put myself in a vulnerable position today where I'm going to end up locked up because, again, like I say, I'm going into someone else's area. There's no way he's going to meet me on his own. He's going to...
Yep, he begged us for attention long enough, and now he's got it. They've broken him in first gear. He's still in neutral, isn't he? He's fucked. He's absolutely fucked. Well, you wanted me attention, Jake. You've got me full attention. Hiya.
Bring people with him. So I'm going to have to use extreme violence. So I'm going to end up on a charge and took
Extreme violence. Whoa, that's double naughty, that.
away from my family for an amount of time, which then gives them free rein to talk rubbish on the internet and to
supreme violence, me. I don't know which is better.
maybe try and make some of these threats, what they're saying, come true. Or what? Because I pointed out that Alienhead's a disgusting, horrible bitch, mate, who comes on the internet and bullies people with you.
Keep it going.
Like, you horrible, disgusting creatures, Creepy Craig and
But you made all this up, Jake. She doesn't bully anybody. She sits, right, we sit and laugh at things like what Tony's wearing, normally a dressing gown. And we'll put photos of Tony up, look on the screen like this, and go, woo! And then, woo! There's somebody at the door. Woo! Right? We just have a laugh. You calling Rachel Alienhead, that's on the same level as what we do. That's on the same level as what we do on a daily basis. Have a daft laugh. Interviewing somebody's ex-husband that they've been split with for 8 years and who there's a lifetime restraining order against, a Crown Court lifetime restraining order. And that she was diagnosed with PTSD from that relationship. That's a little bit further than... I'll just run you through them again. Woo! But can you see the difference?
Alienhead, proper scumbag, dregs of society, the jizz, the same breed of person. Again, I will be going to see him at his local shop to absolutely punch holes in him.
You can do another fucking Sony review, are you, big dafty?
But it won't be on his terms. It won't be when
You big daft mug.
he's expecting it and he's gathered a group of mates, and, you know, I'm going to have to go to extreme levels of violence to, again, make sure that I come off best. I'm going to make it.
Whose benefits this for, Jake? Because Courtney must know you're a right puff by now. Surely to God she's picked up on that herself. So whose benefits is for?
So he's walking down the road, he ain't got a clue, mate. Forgot
Danny G, maybe?
all about it, because again, I'm not going to mention this man from now on, because this is going into a serious...
Yeah, bearing in mind as well, just so that everybody knows, right? When Jake put that call out, well, not the full call, but more than 30 seconds of it, when he put about 8 minutes of that phone call out, and during that phone call, and bearing in mind, Jake said, "Look, I just spoke him on the phone. I didn't know there was, I didn't know she had a restraining order against him. I didn't know anything about that." And then he puts a 7-minute call out, which the guy says to him twice, "Don't bring my name into this. She's got a restraining order against us, and I'll get recalled to prison." So he plays the 7-minute call. He cuts his GPS tag off and goes on the run for 6 days. 6 days on the run. Something, take it up the bum. I think I'm going crazy. Everybody. I'm sorry.
Well, now, the threats
Just had a rush there from 1994.
that are being made from this group of people. Watch that car there. The threats that are being made from these groups of people and all the rest of it.
So, notice, right? What's not worked here is the schoolyard. Come on then, let's go. You know, the actions of somebody that doesn't want to fight. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room, that.
Yeah, just proper, disgusting, horrible people. But I'm glad
So he's starting to realise now that that's not working. Because everybody's just going, come on then, you big daft cunt.
I've managed to get my head. I mean, we are like 40 minutes into the journey. How many miles have we done? A few though, innit? It took me a while to realise this is a bad idea. You're going to go to jail and they're going to be able to do what they want to wear. But again...
Well, it took you 40 miles to realise you shouldn't top someone for a fucking 40 mile in a fucking 1 litre car to realise you shouldn't top somebody for an internet argument. Fuck me.
I'll cop for 1 year. And when I do, oh, it's going to be a bad old day for you. Let me just promise you that. And again, hopefully, Creepy's saying they're going for a night out on Sunday.
Am I not? naughty old night out. Where's
Hopefully they turn up at a local boozer in Midwich, you know, a couple of them giving it the big one. I might turn up then with a few of my mates trained attack dogs and that, just send them in for you. Oh, you wouldn't want that. Let me tell you that one. So, get on the likes, people.
your attack dogs? Has he got a bad memory? Because he doesn't seem to be able to remember anything he's done or said, ever. Or certainly anything wrong he's ever done or said. And now he still thinks that he hasn't fucking flogged these animals for a couple of weeks in Tenerife.
Get on the subscribe, all of that.
Sell the fucking family pet so he can buy his daft son a fucking fake football shirt.
These are disgusting, horrible.
It's all right though, son. I've got a Sports Direct hanger in the house you can have for it. Your mates will never know. Oh, only made that. Aye.
People like that, I'm going to cease to engage or interact with any of their followers in any sort of way. Anyone who comes in the comments, backing them, supporting them, writing disgusting stuff, you're getting blocked. I'm not going to make any videos in response to this little helmet
We'll see.
again until, like I say, I'm in that area and I'm filming a little vlog around, you know, for a couple of
Don't get fucking mullered in Peter Lee, son.
days while I'm on the hunt for the jizz. So keep your eyes open for that one. But other than that, there'll be no mention of them absolute scrouts again. So get on the like, get on the subscribe, all of that dance. I tell you what, we might as well make some of it. We'll stop some food somewhere, yeah? Exactly, the kids are in after school club till 6 and everything. Proper prepared I was to do you in. And the sister was going to pick them up because we still weren't going to get back. It's like a 6-hour round trip, you know. What a cretin. Get on the like anyway. I'll see you all on the next one.
It doesn't matter what the round trip is, it would only be in one way.
Peace.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen. Right, while I prepare this next part of the live, because I need to do some tech stuff, I'll just leave you with a short foreword from Sir Daniel Grayson.
Geezer, man. Like, a bit like me. Normal dude. Got a family. Jake's a normal geezer, man. Like, a bit like me. Normal dude. Got a family, got kids. Come on YouTube and try to navigate YouTube. It's so hard, bro. Because we're normal.
Just as the
Jake's a normal geezer, man. Like, a bit like me. Normal dude. Got a family. Come on YouTube and try to navigate YouTube. It's so hard, bro. Because we're normal.
There I am. Right. Hold on a second. I need to turn the sound on this off. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to screen share my phone to the computer screen so that we can all watch me on Instagram live for a second. Hold on. Let me get some of these videos out of the player. Jake's going to cry when he sees this bit. And if he doesn't, I'm sure everybody's going to tell him all about it. Right, here's my phone. So I needed an account where I don't follow many people on. So I use the one, this is called @GetCreepyCraig. As you can see there, there's all the helmets talking to us, slagging us off, buying the merch and that. You fucking mugs. Right, but that's not why we're here. Well, there's Mossop at the top there. Hello, pet. Fuck me. What do you like? Jimmy Newman, JDP, War Woody. What about that? Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for this. Now, just before this, I got Rach to set her Instagram to private. So have a look at this, right? Rach VP. Now, it's set to private. Now, as you can see there, because I don't follow her, the only option is follow. There's no option to message, as there is on somebody that is following you. We'll take Jimmy Newman, for example. See, he's following us. Then there's the option there to message. Right? You get the gist. Now, should you follow Rage VP, because the account's private, the same as Courtney's is, and you press that there, you'll see that there still is no option to message unless they're following you. So Courtney's anonymous message on this Instagram account is, by all sense of the word, completely fucking impossible, Jake. You're being fucking rumbled. You're being fucking rumbled, you daft cunt. Can you remember when you said, I thought nobody liked this? I thought it was thick as fuck? Yep. Are you starting to see that now? Are you? Probably think that's real, do you? Fuck me. We will now go on to debunk. Oh, aren't we lush? We will now go on to debunk the second thing that's happened. Or hasn't happened. Are you not entertained? Oh, God. Yeah. Tell you what, right? People say to me, who's your favorite YouTuber? And I say me. And I mean it, you know. I do mean it. Have you all, by the way, if you scan this QR code, what I've done is, if you're watching on your TV, just get your phone out. And if you scan the QR code like this, takes you to what I've done is I've set up a petition to bring back the Creepy Craig Daily. It's got 15 signatures so far. If you could scan the QR code and show Jake some support, that'd be great. And I'll read to you what I've written. I need to wet my mouth. Every day I found comfort routine whilst checking the Creepy Craig. A comfort in routine whilst checking the Creepy Craig Daily. There was something oddly reassuring about JDP repeating the same 3 jokes, each time with a slightly different spin. It was just my daily ritual, something I looked forward to, an echo of humor that never failed to give me a laugh, regardless of how my day was going. However, since its unexpected disappearance, there's been a noticeable void. Many of us in our community missed the camaraderie, the bizarre humor, and the connection we felt through our hatred for Creepy Craig. Wait a minute. Do I hate myself? Oh, God almighty. This is meant to be a joke, and I think I need therapy. Anyway, wasn't just entertainment. It was a shared experience that brought us together. A centerpiece for lighthearted conversations and a break from the monotony. Stop following that account on Instagram, you cunts. You know it's me now. The Creepy Craig Daily was a unique platform that offered humor, nostalgia, and a touch of absurdity. Exactly what our fast-paced lives often lack. Its return would reinstate an essential element, my daily joy. By bringing it back, we can revive these daily smiles, share moments in our community once more. I urge those ChatGPT wrote this, by the way. I urge those responsible for its publication. I've never read it before. It's fucking good, this. I should keep your mouth shut. Yeah, I wrote this. I'm hilarious. I urge those responsible for its publication to consider the joy it brings to countless fans like me and the Huskies. I added that bit in myself. It's not really written there. Nobody's going to read it, though. Just saying it. Let's bring back the laughter and fun by reviving the Creepy Craig Daily. Sign this petition to show your support and help us bring back the quirky humour that once brightened our days. Free version of ChatGPT, that. Not bad, is it? It's not bad at making logos either. No, I did that on Photoshop. Murphy deeks like him off the Tefal advert. Tefal napper. Right. What's next? Oh, yes. So after his little car journey, right, jumped on Alive, and he said a couple of things that were interesting, I thought. Rather than watch his 20-odd minutes of just, it was Creepy Craig, wasn't it? Well, I know for a fact it wasn't Creepy Craig. How do you know for a fact, if you don't know who it is, how do you know for a fact it wasn't me? It's on a community post on this channel already, if you would like to go and click on it. I was going to do a GoFundMe for him, but he would only buy another laptop and smash it, wouldn't he? Right. So his internet's not working too well either. So we join Jake in the midst of his and Courtney's reality.
I can't deal with this today, man. What do you mean? Of course I do. Are you for real? Listen to his songs, listen to his jokes. You know what I mean? The fact he viciously assaulted that woman in an house party. Oh, 1,000,000%.
One more thing. I would like you all to listen to my songs. Can I do it on here? No, I can't. I'll just show you on my phone. If you go to Apple Music and you type in Creepy Craig, click on the artist profile there, and you'll see a song called Little Game. It's got the instrumental, the a cappella, and the full version.
I still remember when it was only us. I still remember.
So do what the man says. Do what he just said there. Tell him again, Jake. Tell him again.
His jokes. You know what I mean? The fact he viciously assaulted that.
Out now on all streaming platforms, Creepy Craig Little Game. You've heard about it. Now be disappointed.
That woman in an house party. Oh, 1,000,000%. He was desperately trying to get my address, saying he wants me a certain way. Yes, I do think he would say something like that. Don't you? Put a 1 in the chat.
He's getting upset because people don't believe his lies, but he very quickly snaps out of his fake outrage here and gives you just a little gem into what could be going on here, because maybe Courtney's not in on this.
If you reckon he would, and put a 2 in the chat. If you reckon he wouldn't, I definitely think he would. Again, I'm not saying it's come from him personally, because it's most likely not, but it'll be one of his little people.
Because it doesn't exist, or it's you.
You know what I mean? Now, whether it's...
It has to be one of Courtney's mates who sent it if it exists.
A genuine thing, and, you know, they are trying to say this.
Bearing in mind, right, I sent Murphy a voice note saying I want JDP dead, and I stand by that statement, right? That's not a threat. Didn't say I was going to kill him, so I want him dead. Although... he is starting to warm on us to be a little. Oh, then again, no. His merch would be worth more dead, wouldn't it? Aye. Right, aye. Come on, snipers, where are you? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, hang on.
Sort of thing behind the scenes, or again, whether it's a targeted thing to try and make her scared and make her act a certain way.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's you trying to control her if she's not in on it. And I don't think she would participate in this. So, what do you think it is? Sorry, Jake?
Thing behind the scenes, or again, whether it's a targeted thing to try and make her scared and make her act a certain way. If it was, well done. You know what I mean? Because you
Watch how happy you suddenly look.
have made her scared and you have made her act a certain way, and now she's going to be staying at my house all week.
He's over the moon that you're scared. That's weird.
But yeah, he's a
What?
rat,
And he-
mate.
And then he
Proper rat.
realizes the mask slipped there. He realizes what he's done.
Thing behind the scenes, or
But hoping none of the little saps in his chat will notice. But the cult will.
again,
We see everything, Jake.
whether it's a targeted
But you know, we haven't seen this message.
thing to try and make her scared and make her act a certain way. If it was, well done. You know what I mean? Because you have made her scared and you have made her act a
It is a horrible lie to tell. To say that somebody's threatening to get her, like, raped in front of our children, right? Bearing in mind this is Courtney. Now, I don't think anybody alive should go through that. I really, really don't. Not even my worst enemy. Regardless of how much they're getting paid, they shouldn't have to go through that.
certain way, and now she's going to be staying at my house all week.
Whistler.
But yeah, he's a rat,
I
mate.
can't believe I put all this into this stream. I've got £1 super chat, but thank you very much, Glenn Mountain. Thank you very much.
It's
I'm even trying to bring back the creepy Craig Daly. I didn't do that for me. That for you.
a rat. Yeah, same Husky. And even the creepiest, horrible, little, disgusting people coming in just trying to get a reaction, just block them and get them gone.
Shout out to all 523 disgusting, vile, horrible people in here now. You could have been anywhere in the world. And you are. You are still in your area.
Because these are the sort of people what I'm talking about, man. They seem to think it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Again, the things what have been said in regards to my disabled family recently, my dad with Alzheimer's, now they're making personal threats. They're going out of the way to stalk Courtney's social media, yeah, personal one. They think she deleted everything else. She's got this one little account with hardly no followers that she follows no one, and they've stalked her out on that.
Yeah, hardly any followers, and she follows no one. So it's not like so she's got 75 followers. Now, I'd imagine, right? Now, bearing in mind, right? I know that's her because those S, F, and J are his 3 kids' initials. Notice he's not mentioned in there. Co, and then 0395. I'm guessing she was born March 95, perhaps. I don't know. I know. Right? Hand on heart, Jake, right? Hand on heart. I know people have been looking for Courtney's social media for years now. And do you know how one of them actually found her in the end? That account came up in their people you might know part of Instagram. Sometimes it's like God's on my side, Jake. But God is always on the side of good. 989 Super Chat. Thank you very much, City and Clips. However, Huskies, get your money out. We don't discriminate. I quite like the Huskies. Me, they're going to cucumber Tony. For free? For free? I'm not sure what's worse. So let's talk a little bit, right, about how ridiculous absolutely ridiculous in general the threat is from somebody who's, I'm not a gangster, I'm not a lunatic, I'm not a bounty hunter, or even a thing. Oh, hi, baby's one, isn't he? I'm just me. Yes, I'm a bit weird. I make daft content, tell jokes on stage, have a laugh, love life. It's great. It's fun. Every day is fun. How on earth would anybody like me source a person to grape someone whilst the kids watch? So you're not just getting them to commit a horrific crime for you to a female for money, but also in front of 3 witnesses. Baby member for 22 months. Big up the cult, big up Craig Legend. Thank you, man. Stevie Roberts, up the cult. Thank you very much, Bob. I love you guys, you know, I absolutely adore you. None of this is possible without you. And, you know, I say that because I feel I've got to, and I know I'm the genius, you know. Stop talking. Yeah, so how did you start that conversation? Just bring one of my pals up. Hello? Hello, Noxie, mate. How you doing, Noxie? Is that big gay Noxie? Hello, mate. You bit of an odd one, bit of an odd one, but just on the off chance. Do you happen to know anybody that would be up for gripping Courtney while our kids watch for a few quid? No. I haven't relapsed, no. What are you saying that for? You don't know anybody. You wouldn't do it, would you? Would Clary mind? Hello? Like, come on. Oh, hold on a second. Kung Fu Kev's ringing us. Hello, Kev? No way. He's got a special offer on. I'm only kidding anyway. Kung Fu Kev couldn't grape Courtney because that would imply that Courtney would say no. And if Courtney will go with JDP, she'll suck the soul out of Kung Fu Kev. Kev would be like Roberto Duran. No mas. Thank you, Taz Stafford. I say I'd never joined the cult, but here, up the cult. Here we are. Thank you very much, everybody. I think Noxie's blocked us. Right. Where were we? I can't remember where we were, Jake. I was having too much fun.
Under a message like what they sent her. Losers, mate. Absolute losers.
Oh, you realize at that moment he knew he fucked up. Just watch that again.
I can't deal with this today, man. What do you mean? Of course I do. Are you for real? Listen to his songs. Listen to his jokes. You know what I mean? The fact he viciously assaulted that woman in an house party. Oh,
just had a text back there off Kung Fu Kev. He says he's seen a picture and he's busy that night.
1,000,000%. He was desperately trying to get my address, saying he wants me a certain way.
Yeah, clever sword. Big up the cult. Yes, Jake, I'm not too fond of you.
Yes, I do think he would say something like that, don't you? Put a 1 in the chat if you reckon he would, and put a 2 in the chat if you reckon he wouldn't. I definitely think he would. Again, I'm not saying it's come from him personally, because it's most likely not, but it'll be one of his little people, you know what I mean? Now, whether it's a genuine thing...
You see, you're overplaying your hand here, Jake, right? The trick here, right, if you're telling a massive lie, is to tell the bare minimum of the story and then shut the fuck up about it. But the more you talk, the more you look like you don't believe yourself. Am I bad now than Jake?
Put a 1 in the chat if you reckon he would, and put a 2 in the chat if you reckon he wouldn't. I definitely think he would. Again, I'm not saying it's come from him personally, because it's most likely not, but it'll be one of his little people, you know?
Remember, what do you mean it come from me personally? Right, so I sent Murphy a voice note, right? Saying, I'm not too fond of Jake, right? Murphy sent him the voice note. JDP put them straight out. That's why I had no issues putting Murphy's voice note straight out, because it had already been done to me by the same people. Normally, I wouldn't do that with anybody. Unless you piss me off. No, and unless you did it to me first, then I would never do it. It's a cunt trick, but just don't do it. So... I've lost my trail. I'm too excited.
I mean, now, whether it's a genuine thing, and, you know, they are trying to say this sort of thing.
That's it. That's what I was going to say. So why hasn't Jake put the message out? If it's that vile and disgusting and people are saying to him, she didn't get a message, why hasn't he put it out? Or even faked one and put it out? He's put everything else out. He put a personal message up yesterday that's meant to be about her topping herself. I mean, it's a heap of fucking shit. But honestly, right, Jake, ChatGPT could write you a better suicide note than that.
On the scenes, or again, whether it's a targeted thing to try and make her scared and make her act a certain way. If it was, well done. You know what I mean? Because you have made her scared and you have made her act a certain way.
Watch how happy he goes.
And now she's going to be staying at
It's the eyes, Chico. They never lie.
my house all week. But yeah, he's a rat, mate. Proper rat.
You're lying.
Yeah, same Husky.
head
And even
off.
the creepiest, horrible, little, disgusting people coming in just trying to get a reaction, just block them and get them gone. Because these are the sort of people what I'm talking about, man. They seem to think it's perfectly fine. Yeah. Again, the things what have been said in regards to my disabled family recently, my dad with Alzheimer's, now the
Right, so what he probably missed, well, he probably hasn't, well, even if he has watched it, he'll have completely missed it. Because what I did, Jake, in that video, when I went at your father and I went at your family members, and everything that I did in that video, you done to me in the last 72 hours. So I played you doing it to me, and then I did it to you, but better and funnier. And then they're going, how can he do that? I was talking about me dad. You've been saying for 5 months horrible things about my father. He's elderly. He's not on the internet. But it's fine when you do it, isn't it? That's fine. And even then, I still didn't do it back. I didn't do any of these things back to you. You've been doing them to me for 5 months. Imagine how you're going to feel in 5 months. Imagine how Courtney's going to feel in 5 months. It should last that long.
making personal threats. They're going out of the way to stalk Courtney's social media, yeah, personal one. They think she deleted.
Like I said, going out of the way to stalk her. Nah. People you may know.
Everything else. She's got this one little account with hardly no followers that she follows no one, and they've stalked her out on that to send her a message like what they sent her.
So unless she's just accepted the guy because he's a fit black person, I do believe the term is whistle up.
Losers, mate. Absolute losers.
Oh, it's the first time I've seen that glove a bit zoomed in. Is that signed by Martin? Right, what have we got next? Whew. This video is called Dr. Rackpull, and now, full disclosure, I haven't seen this all the way through. So let's watch it. See what we can find.
Yes, the people, what's happening? I hope everyone's feeling well, feeling fresh, all of that dance. Well,
Hold on, Jake. I'm getting warm in here. Oh! You see, Jake, there's a lesson to be learned here. There are Danny G's of this world, like yourself, and then there are the Bill Kellys. Up the Bill Kelly.
the good people, you horrors. I hope you feel like. But anyway.
Yeah, I hope you feel like. Why?
A couple of little different things to discuss now. I have put it out there that I'm not doing Dark Corner content anymore. Dr. Rack.
Courtney, you've got my permission, right? If he catches you getting booked again, just turn around and say, Craig sent me paid them. I'll take it. I'll back you up.
Apple's done a video today, like half trying to tear into me here, so I'm just going to point out a few things. Now, let's just have it right. The other day, you
Gotta be honest, these t-shirts were a lot more popular than the other stuff.
trying to make out, Doc, yeah, that like I was lying about the text message that my missus received. My missus received the most.
The name's Bump. Super Bump.
disgusting text message I've ever read
Fucking Mr. Bub.
in my life. I knew that the people in this corner were disgusting, dark, deep and twisted.
Well, I want to read it. Can I see it?
Horrible people, a lot of them. But even I didn't realise how dark, deep and disgusting and twisted that they really are. Now, you can say
Hold on a
Creepy
second.
Craig's old me. Creepy Craig ain't old me. I terrored Creepy Craig. Creepy Craig ain't saying anything or doing anything to me. Creepy
What? And then it turned out Courtney was Creepy Craig all along.
Craig is targeting an innocent woman.
Right, stop calling her an innocent woman. She's just a woman. The same as Rachel's just a woman.
And trying to literally terrorise her. That's what Creepy Craig's doing. Threats of
I'm doing exactly what you did to me. Exactly, Jake. Right? You wanted to get at me, and your words didn't work. And the same happened when I tried to have a go at you. So now, doing what you did, going for your partner. It's not my fault that I'm a hell of a lot better at it.
whatever, you know what I mean?
If I was you, I'd apologise. Not to me, to Rachel. And I might consider letting you off the hook.
Towards that. Mate, I'm not involved. I'm not playing in this game anymore.
But then 24 hours later, I might just say there that I think your clown world didn't start again. So, you never know. But it's a risk you take. It's a risk you take.
I don't want to be involved or tied to these sorts of people.
You have to
You know
think,
what I mean? The
is he big enough cunt to do that? Probably, yeah.
sort of people in the comments as well making it, oh yeah, it's great, you brought it on yourself. What? I brought it on myself. I brought onto myself my missus getting that
Yes.
threat to happen to her in front of my kids for pointing out them two are disgusting.
Right, Jake. Right, Jake. That didn't happen. It textbook didn't happen.
Horrible bullying bastards who've made a living off trying to terrorise people and ruin their lives. I just pointed it out, mate. I was fighting the good fight. Let's have it right. Anyone with half a brain and a bit of
You had a community built on hatred. And I was going through a breakup at the time. So I wasn't in the right headspace to deal with it. So I ignored you. You mistook me doing the right thing for my own mental health and not getting involved with a pointless argument with someone. Fucking hell, look at that face. Fuck me. Oh, God. Think about how many times Courtney's seen that.
moral compass and a bit of decency. Would have been right behind me as a
And you mistook me doing the right thing for my own mental well-being as, oh, I've got him here. He doesn't know what to say back. He doesn't know what to say back. And for somebody who's watched me, right, absolutely annihilate anybody that's been thick enough to even think that they could go against me on this dark corner, right? Some of them a lot more intelligent than you are. For you to think for a split second you were going to win this exchange in the long run just goes to show you're thick as fuck, mate.
lot of use our big shout out to you guys, but the scrouts trying to come in over and over.
Once was a guy called Jake, whose missus was like the snake. Jake friends helped out when Jake wasn't about, and they splattered all over her face. That might be my next tattoo.
Over again, trying to manipulate situations, twist it and trying to make out I'm somehow in the wrong. You're all sick, twisted puppies, and I'm not interested in arguing or going back and forth or interacting with these sort of people.
But that's all you wanted. You said, right, that you started this because you wanted to back and forth with us for monetization, right? And then you said that the reason you were really doing it was because we're vile, horrible, we're bully, we're troll, we destroy people's lives, right? Now, I don't believe that I am any of those things. And over the past 5 months, I haven't done anything. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to be what he is telling everybody I am so he can see the fucking difference. See how quickly he didn't like it.
In any way, again,
I've got a semi on.
Courtney's got onto the police because that's a serious threat. End of. You know what I mean? That is a serious threat. Whether it's come from, because I'm starting to think now, maybe it's come from them two weirdos in Coventry. A few people have been putting that one to me. And it
Just you got Baddest and Bongers are they following her? Are they? There's only 72 people follow her.
again, maybe it is. But even if it has come from them in Coventry, they're still cultists
Rachel made one video, a dark side classic.
anyway. They're still tied to creepy. They come into this community through creepy. They were going
No, they didn't. I also proved that beyond a shadow of a doubt.
out into local areas where people live, around their houses, where their children.
You arranged to meet them in a children's park, Jake. You've been on lives with them. You've spoken to them on the phone. You've met them 2 or 3 times. They're your pals, if anybody, not mine. You've kept them relevant. I decided to just completely blank them. I've got to be honest, right? And I'm being deadly serious here, right? When I first seen them two reading poetry, first of all, she was reading poetry in the living room about Danny G in a fucking some form of council estate / Lord of the Rings type accent. Like, looking the way they're doing that, I thought fucking Christmas sissies are fucking belters, these two. And then they drove down to Danny G's house just to go in the spa and then read a poem in the car outside, a drive-by poetry reading. I thought, yeah, that fucking class, these two, right? Honestly, I was fucking wounded when I found out he was a nonce. I was like, oh no, not another one. However, man, we could have had loads of fun with them. Not being this upset since I found out about Jimmy Savile.
Children are in that, and he's a convicted nonce. You know what I mean? But they all think it's great. Oh yeah, go on, damn, yeah, wait. You know what I mean? Remember, I remember.
I forgot they existed before you went to meet them.
So yeah, bunch of little cretins. That's why I'm not making dark corner content. Not because Creepy Craig
You've been run off because you're terrified.
or anyone has owned me. I don't care. I know I will seriously hurt every single one of you absolute little mings if I ever got my hands on you. That's a fact. And I am now a fighter.
Do you need to go for me for the petrol money? Well, no, you're no fighter, man, you fucking daft cunt.
But I will hurt.
Can we get an adjudicator from the Guinness Book of Records? Because every single fight that he's arranged, and he's never had one yet, right? Every single one of those is documented on video. So we can prove that happened. Surely to God, he stands a running for the world record. See, Jake, you're finally good at something. You're the world's biggest coward.
Use, trust me. So, doesn't bother me. Creepy Craig, what's he said about me? Oh, he's tried to push a lie that some bacon's my granddad.
I didn't push a lie that a bacon's your granddad. Showed a guy and I said, is this guy his granddad? It looks like it could be. And Danny G said it was. Not my fault your fucking friends are thick as you are.
I'm a well-known lad where
I don't think much of your squad.
I live. Everybody knows my family. They know me dad, they know me
Everybody knows your family, do they? Well, of course they do. Of course everybody knows your family. If you're from the Northeast, right? Your mum and dad are basically the local Johnny Deckers. Yeah. Big P and his son-in-law. This fucking thing, Jake. She was the one who told the internet that you had kids with your sister. And then Goodwood, and then fucking Nancy Uncle Albert. I don't know if that's his name. It is now, that's his name. I mean, if he hasn't, right, started to sweat in the schoolyard inappropriately, I will be very surprised. Were you the only one that he didn't touch, Jake? I seen her on the left. I've got a new name for her. It's Hey, Droopy Boobs! Droopy Boobs! Droopy Boobs! Droopy Boobs! Droopy Boobs! In my house, Droopy Boobs!
granddad died before I was born, XYZ. You know what I mean? So I don't care about that. What I do care about and what I
Once was a girl called Courtney, whose boyfriend liked telling stories, so she got on her knees and was eager to please all Jakey's little homies. Whoopie boobs. Jake gets PTSD if he goes in a kitchen and sees Tupperware. Last time he saw something airtight in that room, it made him cry.
Think is too disgusting is when my partner is literally receiving personal messages to her personal social media, which she's had to restrict and hide and all the rest of it because Creepy's already put a personal social media out onto one of his videos and had loads of strange blokes following her, and they all think it's great and
You would have had to accept them, Jake. Were they all already following her?
funny and they laugh about it. Now,
Were they the non-whites, Jake? Is that why you're racist?
remember, these are the same crews.
I think it is. The Courtney Files, 10 p.m. Thursday.
Outsiders who were on here to get rid of Decker Heggie, you know, protect women, protect children.
Right, hold on a second.
Mate,
Hold on a second.
Bacon's my granddad. I'm a well-known lad where I live. Everybody knows my family. They know my dad. They know my granddad died before I was born. X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? So I don't care about that. What I do care
Aye? Oh, no, it's fucking pissy peelings are here.
about and what I
Hide.
think is too disgusting is when my partner is
Put them cans in your bag.
literally receiving personal messages
Keep telling us to get out of his house. We're stood in the field.
to her personal social media, which she's had to restrict and hide and all the rest of it because Creepy's already put a personal social media out onto one of his videos and had
Oh, I feel sorry for her.
loads of strange blokes following her, and they all think it's great and funny and they laugh about it. Now remember, these are the same crusaders who were on here to get rid of Decker Heggie, you know, protect women.
I wasn't on here to get rid of Decker Heggie. When Decker Heggie fucked off, he cost me a fortune. What are you talking about? I'm not a crusader. I'm a comedian.
Protect children. Nah, mate, that's a seedy little hang.
And a researcher and a journalist, philanthropist, and I am a philanthropist and I'm a humanitarian as well. Because last week at McDonald's, I rounded my bill up 29 pence for charity.
Out for a bunch of wrong uns. That's what it is. They all
Just do me bit, you know what I mean?
hide in plain sight.
If you've got it, you should give it.
They all say and talk about and do
Well-known victim.
disgusting things from these troll accounts, you know, all at the behest of Creepy Craig, who again
All at the behest of Creepy Craig. Don't let ChatGPT write these rants, Jake.
shows his disgusting
It's bonkers, his new ghostwriter.
behaviours and mannerisms as well, because he's the one who's targeting
Actually, I should have rang Barris to do that. He'd have done it for now, probably.
it all and trying to push all this disgusting malicious hate towards an innocent woman and innocent children. Let that sink in.
Why does he keep trying to why does he keep trying to say innocent? You mean women and children, Jake? Women and children. And I haven't started on your children yet.
Alien Ed is not innocent. How is Alien Ed innocent? One,
What's the crime? It's like, let him without sin cast the first stone. Not that kind of stone, Jake's dad. No, we haven't got any. No, we haven't got any. Fuck, he's off again. Just give him a pipe.
she's a character in this corner, yeah. She's part of it.
If you want to laugh, right, what you do is you go around Jake's dad's house with your pals, right? Just tell them we've got whiskey, they'll let you straight in. Just knock on the door, say you're Jake. They'll let you in the house. You know it's that kind of house. I mean, Christ almighty. Poverty, 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 poverty. Making your disabled father smoke a joint. Poverty, 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 poverty. Why is your dad dressed like Lionel Blair if he shopped at a jumble sale? Poverty, poverty, poverty. That's not a lampshade, is it? That's not a light stand. That's two crutches with a fucking bulb in the top of it. Fuck me. Poverty, poverty. Look at the plight of that man. Poverty. Hands in the air, everyone. Come on. Poverty, 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 poverty. Have you seen the state of Jake's old teeth? Poverty, 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 poverty. I do me. I like these little impromptu musical numbers tonight. Sorry, we've got hours to get through. I should just crack on with the show.
Courtney's not. 2, she's been on here terrorising people for years. You know what I mean? Chew.
What do you say?
All at the behest of Creepy Craig, who again shows his disgusting behaviours and mannerisms as well, because he's the one who's targeting it all and trying to push all this disgusting malicious hate towards an innocent woman and innocent children. Let that sink in. Alien Ed is not innocent.
Go on.
How is Alien Ed innocent? 1, she's a
Your meant is to prove how she's guilty, Jake. And first of all, we need to establish what the crime is.
character in this corner, yeah. She's part of this. Courtney's not. 2,
Right. Now, I don't know, right, which fucking idiot, right, woke up one day and thought, right, so there's a dark corner of YouTube. We all have a laugh. Sometimes it gets a bit out of hand. Sometimes there's fights between the lads and that one, blah, 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 blah. But if a woman's made videos on the dark side and laughed at what somebody else is wearing, then it's fucking like all bets are off. You can do anything you want. Get an ex-husband out, fucking put a PTSD through the wall, potentially put her life in danger because he cut his tag off. And the police and Rachel are convinced he will kill her or another woman at some point. It's no joke, right? You can do anything you want. You can say she's selling her kids to a new partner for fucking sex. You can say anything you want, just because she's on the dark corner. Now, anything. If you see her in the street, right, you can punch her in the back of the head, right, and drop 2 sacks of potatoes on her, right, and do the river dance on her lips. When the police get there, just go, no, mate, she's on the dark. Oh, is that Rich VP? Oh, crack on. Go on. In fact, actually, mate, there's cameras here. Go on, get out of here, Jake, you little scamp. What you like?
All at the behest of Creepy Craig, who again shows his disgusting behaviours and mannerisms as well, because he's the one who's
Imagine after 5 months of doing this to us, he's trying to now convince people that I'm not in the right here.
targeting it all and trying to push all this disgusting malicious hate towards an innocent woman and innocent children. Let that sink in. Alien Ed is not innocent.
Well, unfortunately, quite a lot of people like Alien Head, but nobody cares for that daft little slag you're with, mate.
How is
Not a single one of them.
Alien Ed innocent? 1, she's a character in
Little trollop.
this corner, yeah. She's part of this. Courtney's not. 2,
Courtney Love's more popular with Nirvana fans than your Courtney is. There once was a girl called Rach who fell in love with a guy called Craig. This best be me. Craig took up the fight and protected her life from the scumbag we all know as Jake. Actually, Rachel wrote me a poem recently. So, you know, we've got a sense of we've got quite a self-deprecating sense of humor. That's why Jake can't really offend her. I mean, look at me Valentine's card. I love you with all my forehead. I would say my heart, but my forehead is bigger. And then inside we have roses are red, violets are blue, and rubbish your poems, anal. Beautiful. Corny doesn't write poems like that, does she? One off for you.
she's been on here terrorising people for years. You know what I mean? Chew. Remember Karate Marty's missus and all the rest of it? That woman who she tried, Jimmy Newman's wife. You know what I mean? That geezer, Cheg's mate. You know what I'm saying? Look, they've tried to terrorise loads of people's families. I was pointing it out and showing
Whose families were terrorised?
the light on it, yeah. And they couldn't take it.
Like, I think there is a chance, you know, that he can't see the difference between, oh my God, have you seen what Tony's wearing? Or he doesn't look like Rod Hull. Mixed up with destroying somebody's life. It's like, right, let's crush her emotionally. Let's bring back our PTSD.
They didn't like it. So what they've decided
Let's have her literally sitting crying instead of sleeping for nearly 3 days in a row.
to do is go to the most disgusting levels I have.
And then mock her and say she's lying. Say, oh, feel sorry for her. Which nobody ever asked for sympathy over here. That's something you made up. Everything you say about Rach is just something you made up. Yeah, rice on rice thing. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, feel sorry for her. She's not Jamaican either.
I've ever come across in my life, like in anything. I've never known anyone to go out of the way to do that. What? You've done that to try and get one up on me? Well done, it's worked.
I'm not trying to get one up on you, Jake. I'm doing back to you what you did to me.
But you're disgusting people, and literally anyone now, in my eyes, as soon as I see someone commenting support for yous or anything like that, I think straight away, nonce. I'm not even messing. Straight off, bacon. You know what I mean? Wrong un.
You just non-stop 500 people.
It's just a fact. Like, the wider audience,
It's not a fact, Jake. It's a deluded thought of a moron.
I believe, don't know what Creepy Craig is, you know, who is the audience is trying to gather on Facebook and things like that. Again, so if I ever do get to a position where I've got a decent reach on Facebook, I will make sure that these people know. But other than that, I've got no interest in corresponding, going back and forth with any of them. So,
Correspondence. And now over to our dark side correspondent, Murphy.
Dr. Rackpool can say and think whatever he
I'd actually watch that show.
wants, because the fact with the doc is as well, yeah, the doc was backing me, but when it started getting on top and started getting heavy, you started pandering to them, saying, oh, I've got no real issue with Craig, you know, it's
The doc's never had an issue with me.
nothing
You're just too dumb to see that.
personal. You know what I mean? You was making sure that it didn't go to the levels what they were trying to do to me, to you, so you weren't backing me 100% anyway, was you? You know what I mean? Let's have it right. You know what I mean?
I think Dr. Rackpool's mint, and I've never thought otherwise.
Backed you, like, relentlessly, no matter what, when they was all trying to bacon you off about your mate, XYZ.
But if I was to make a video having a go at him, Jake, he wouldn't run away after 3 of them.
However many times I've told all of them, you know what I mean? I've backed you loads of times, but it would seem to me the going got tough and the doc threw me under the...
You see, after about 3 days, I realised that you only had 3 jokes. With slap, right? Which you nicked off me, because what I used to do was I used to go like that. I used to go, just say something funny, and then I used to go, knocked that one out of the park, didn't I? So you took that off me. Hit the likes, not the pipes. That's our thing from this chat. Or hit the pipes. Hit the likes, not the pipes. Hit the likes, not your wife's. Hit the likes, not the pipes. Hit the hypes, not your wife's. You know, stuff like that you nicked off me. And variations of, have you seen the size of her forehead? That's it. So after 3 days, I thought, this isn't going to last very long. You may have noticed, right, Jake? I'm pretty entertaining, full stop. Like, I can literally sit here and make hours of entertainment and entertaining entertainment. That's why people watch this. They don't watch it because they're nonsense or they're wrongins or they want to bring down whoever it is I'm talking about. YouTube is an entertainment platform. If people are entertained by what you do, they'll watch it. If they're not, they won't. That's why people watch Danny G when I'm taking the piss out of him and not him, because he's not entertaining by himself. You're not entertaining. So after 3 days, I was like, this isn't going to last very long. And then I saw it start to run out of steam and then run down. And then the Creepy Craig Daily was every 2 days, every 3 days, every 5 days. And there wouldn't be one for 9 days. I thought, fuck me, he tells that many lies. He shows not even what it says it is. And the more and more and more me lives you watched of his doing stuff with, you were watching me Daddy G dailies, the more and more of them that you watched on your panel, you realised we weren't being dead nasty to them, we're just having a laugh. And I think that wound you up a little bit. And then, you know, in a boxing match, when somebody comes out swinging and they punch themselves out. Well, I didn't join this fight till the 12th round. And you're not in shape to do 1 round. Well, you are fucking round, you big divvy.
But now my missus has received the most disgusting threats, like I say, I've ever...
Threats now. Look, Jake, I've never seen somebody, right? Imagine coming on here, right, and tell me how hard you are. You said that you are literally nicknamed the assassin in prison. Although the paperwork that I'm going to show in a few days' time says that your longest jail sentence was only 1, and you got sentenced to 14 days for weed possession. You fucking divvy. The assassin. What were you, the induction wing assassin? You fucking mong. But that's a whole other little deep dive. But everything's there. We'll go through that in great detail. It's very funny. I can't remember what he was saying now.
I've ever known.
Oh yeah, the assassin. You're the assassin, right? And nothing can upset you, and you're here to bring. You're bringing down the biggest troll, the horriblest bastard there is on the dark side, me. And you got defeated apparently by one text message. I can't decide if I can't decide when I look at you, right? If you think you're a hard man or if you're actually a trans man that was born a woman. Because it's easier to offend you than it is communities like that. That's what Courtney was doing on her knees in front of Kung Fu Kev.
Going anywhere, yeah, towards a woman to do something in front of her children for something that is nothing to do with her. This is what I'm saying. They're targeting my family, my innocent family. You know what I mean? As we've seen what the G's was doing.
You talking to me?
Doing blah, blah, blah in regards to all my other people. Again, like...
Said stuff about my dad, Rachel's mother, Rachel's children.
I believe at the behest of Creepy Craig. So it's one of them things. I'm not making Dark Corner content anymore.
Oh, feel sorry for him.
There will be more vlogs. Gaming streams is what I'm...
Oh, go on, get yourself a little Cheese Sawney. I want to see Cheese Sawney 2, the sequel. It won't be as good as the original. They never are. They never are.
I'm going to try and start doing regular if I can. I need to figure it out. I mean, I've got a PC here. I should really start to figure out how to do it off there because it's better in it. But yeah.
Are they not waiting to take a statement?
Again, it's all a learning curve. There's going to be more vlogs. And yeah, that's just how it is now. I'm not making back and forth content, arguing with people. I'm not going to be talking about Creepy Craig, mentioning him. He can continue to do what he's doing in regards to my missus.
I will.
And she will continue her police case. That's just like it is what it is. Out and out fact. So again, keep your eyes on this space. Maybe, just maybe, Creepy Craig will get the comeuppance that he deserves.
Maybe.
Maybe Courtney will be the one that he's tried to pick on him. It all backfires and goes wrong. So yeah, big shout out to the real ones, the proper real ones. You know who you are. The people who genuinely do support me and the people who can see this for exactly what it is, because no matter whether you like me or not, yeah,
whether we like you or whether anybody likes you or not, they know that you brought all of this on yourself. You only have yourself to blame, and you've showed yourself to be an absolute coward of a man.
You should be able to look at that and say, that's disgusting, and that should open your eyes to it.
Oh, can't look at that, Jake, because you won't show this message.
Whether you like me or not, you might think I'm a prick. You might think I'm a bit of a div. It is what it is. You know what I mean? I've based myself on...
I think hashtag release the fabricated files.
Across as a bit of a prick and a bit of a div most of the time I've been on here. So you're welcome and entitled to that opinion, but you should look at the situation in front of you for exactly what it is. Yeah? My missus has had an abhorrent...
The thing is, all right, is that somebody messaging, let's say that this message did happen, somebody messaging his missus, right, and saying, here, I'm just giving you a heads up, I've heard this. I just thought you should know. It's not a threat. That's not a threat. Unless they can prove that the person that sent it to her did it with the intention of causing her duress.
Disgusting threat made to her to do something in front of my children, yeah, because someone has got an issue with the things that I come on the internet and say and do, having a laugh. Again, as we all know,
I thought he was going to go, I gotta do that.
I didn't go sick and seedy and disgusting. That's what they did, pushing narratives.
JDP is for me army.
Around kids, pushing narratives around this, around that, trying to talk about my dad who's got dementia and laugh about that. You know what I mean? Now they're trying to...
I wasn't laughing at your dad because he had dementia. I mean, I am now.
Push all sorts of agendas and lies around Courtney and making disgusting threats towards her.
Hello.
Come on, man, wake up. Wake up. Surely, man. There's got to be a few decent ones among that cult that can see.
Please feel sorry for me.
Whoa, this is disgusting. What am I involved in here? Surely there must be. If there's not, like I say...
You're right, Jake. If this was true, it would be disgusting. But it also would still be fuck all to do with me.
We see you guys.
What is disgusting is you bringing up your own rape fantasies on your partner, involving your own children to try and get one up on me. Sick in the head, that.
We see you. So get on the like, get on the subscribe. I'm not talking
It is a sickness.
about the Doc corner anymore. This is a bit of a response to the Doc, just to let the Doc know, yeah, and just for anyone who's talking rubbish, saying, oh,
Signing off, Doc.
it's because of this.
You're a lol cow, Jake. You are back the next day.
They made a disgusting threat towards my missus. Do you think it's really worth the risk
Again? Wasn't a threat.
for me to come on here and to continue pointing out what disgusting, horrible bastards they are when all the little weirdos, you know, who they've got following them, don't care? You know what I mean? It wouldn't matter what he'd done. And they are the sort of people who probably would go out of their way to commit disgusting acts for him. Again, he sent Davy Stretton out into the public. Yeah? Remember that? Convicted one, sent him out to like into family streets.
You can tell Jake doesn't watch my content, can't you? And he's blocked anybody that'll tell him, oh, Craig proved that never happened.
Their families live with the kids and that. So yeah, think about it. Just think about it. Big shout out to the real ones. Get on the like, and I'll see you all on the next one. Oh yeah, before I go,
No, we'll see you all on the next one. I thought you weren't making any more content. I'm getting mixed signals.
if you just
Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you all on the Sony review.
subscribed for Dark Corner content, you might as well unsub now. So I'm expecting my subscriber count to go down today. Yeah, if it doesn't, then what are you sticking around for? Because there's clearly pure haters who are just there to watch.
Yeah, honestly, your subscriber count's going to go down like Corny does when you go to review your Sony.
Me argue with morons and to write hate.
Na 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 na. Jake's not feeling very nice, feeling very nice. Na, 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 na.
Get out of here. I don't want yous. Peace.
There's a party going on right here, and we've got Jake. He's about to get even weirder. So he is Murphy, and he's voice notes too. We're gonna laugh at this next life for you. Come on now, celebrate Craig. Destroys narratives of the stupid little fat gunk. Oh, stupid little gunk. Would have worked better, wouldn't it? Right. Thursday night. I didn't even see he'd messaged me until I replied to Q1. Here we go.
All right, Craig. Listen, can you give me a ring? Seriously.
No.
As soon as you can, mate. Something's happened, mate, and I need to speak to you. I'm being deadly serious, mate. And I'm just taking this courtesy call to ring you, just to let you know what's happened
The only thing, by the way, oh no, I've not got that far in the story yet, have we?
today. So can you give me a ring right now, mate? Because this has gone pear-shaped. All right, cheers, bye. So, Craig, I know that you're doing a drab live at the minute, but listen, I'm being serious, right? You need to ring me right now, right? You know, I've got no problem with you, right? This is all a bit of a drama, a bit of a laugh.
I haven't got a problem with you. I don't want to talk to you though. Fuck me.
For me, right? Something's happened today, mate, and you need to hear it because this has gone serious. Once you hear it, you can thank me later on that I've told you. So listen.
It went serious the day we knew for definite he'd been talking to her ex-husband on the phone, Murphy. That's when it got serious.
Mate, seriously, give me a ring, offer you.
And if you didn't realise that, then you're fucking thicker than I thought you were.
Between us, serious, please. Craig, listen, mate, right? Let me just. There's no alternative motive here, mate, right? And there's nothing going down here other than me trying to warn you. JDP's missus is in hospital. She's tried to hurt herself, and it's deadly serious, pal. Right? I know you don't hate me, and you know.
No, my honest reaction to that, and this is on my mother's grave, right? I was playing these voice notes, and I was showing the phone to Rachel, and he said this here. He went,
serious, pal, right? I know you don't hate me, and you know I don't hate you. We have a little bit of back and forth. I go a bit heavy here, and you go a little bit heavy that way. But what I'm saying here, mate, right? And there's nothing going down here other than me trying to warn you. JDP's missus is in hospital. She's tried to hurt herself, and it's deadly serious, pal.
I was like, fucking get in! Yes! Nee, wait, what's up? Yes! On my mother's grave. And, you know, I thought about it a lot afterwards, and I was like, you know, that was a bit heartless, that, but I tried. I really, really, really tried. And, like, I just couldn't bring myself to give a fuck. I really couldn't. I really, that did honestly make me go, yes, like that. Like that was my reaction.
Right? I know
Sorry, not sorry.
I know you don't hate me, and you know I don't hate you. Well,
You know I don't hate you, and now I should have turned Murphy's voice notes into AI songs from now on.
a little bit of back and forth. I go a bit heavy here, and you go a little bit heavy that way.
But then Rachel said, he says in the message underneath, he's just kidding, and wanted you to shit yourself. And I went, oh, and I went, wanted to shit myself. And when I then realized he was joking and it wasn't true, me heart sank a bit. I was devastated.
But what I'm saying to you is this, mate, right? That shit's real now today, what's happened. The police had to bang JD.
Oh, now it's real, is it? Now is it real now, is it? You fucking idiot.
JDP fucking... Don't let...
Do you think I've spent thousands of pounds on private detectives and travelled up and down the fucking country because some of these people don't live in Wolverhampton anymore for something that wasn't serious to us? You think I put hours of research into these shows to nail them, to show beyond a shadow of a doubt that he's a full of shit every time? This is close to my heart, this, Murphy. I'm not doing this for the money. This is a passion project. And like Danny G said, I'm not angry, just passion.
Let's go no further, Craig, right? I'm trusting you here. I suggest you have got a few morals about...
Don't trust me. I think you're an idiot. And you've already betrayed my trust by leaking my voice notes.
Yeah, and this well, certainly this isn't going to backfire in later, is
Eddie Murphy?
it? I shouldn't even be telling you. I shouldn't even be speaking to you.
Well, then don't.
Because JDP has just told me that he's at the hospital, he can't speak to me. But he hasn't said, I haven't asked him or told him anything. I'm asking you just to keep... I suggest you just pipe down, right, and just delete the live.
I just called to say... You tried to swing, I said... I just called to say... You tried to swing yourself, but I'm deviled because the cops found you. Now she's finding back at home eating pizza in 2 hours. Piss off.
And just fucking get off the subject because she's in hospital.
Imagine trying to top yourself over an Instagram message you made up.
And you can thank me later for that one, Craig, right?
Cheers, Murph.
And I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know whether the police are going to come, but that's what's happened. Take my word for it, mate. Right, and there's no joke, no alternative motive. You know that my heart's in the right place, and
I'm not sure about that actually, Murphy. Right, because your heart doesn't look like it's functioning properly by your complexion, and it's ulterior motive, not alternative.
You know, I shouldn't even be. If he knew I was helping you, he'd probably turn against me, wouldn't he?
Yeah, well, then I'm definitely putting this out.
So I don't know what to say to you, but I got nothing against you. You are going a bit far with all this, right? But there you go, each to their own, like you say. I've been heavy on you, and
look, Murphy, do you want this money or not? You know what you've got to do. Go and do it.
You know what I mean? It's one of them, innit? I'm just asking you. Maybe
Murphy wouldn't do it. Murphy's got loads of love.
Maybe it'll do us all the world good. You'll stop piping on about that, right? And you won't be digging yourself any more holes. But take on my kids' lives.
If I'm going to get somebody top, Murphy, I'm not digging the fucking hole.
She's in hospital, mate, right? She tries to fucking do herself in. You happy about that, mate? Because I'm trying to get hold of you and be serious with you. All right, so see you later. Thank me later, yeah? Look, Craig, let me just tell you this, right? Now, I was serious in what I was saying to you, and then I thought...
Bear in mind, right, you sent us a message going... Hold on a second, it's gone off the screen now. What did it say? It said... I was kidding, just wanted you to shit yourself, ring me. Now, bear in mind, I didn't hear any of those messages until quarter one. So... He's thinking, all right, he's not bit at that. He's not bit at that one. Does he know how Messenger works? It tells you when somebody's listening to messages.
Shit, do your head in. But I wasn't, Craig. I had a relapse, thinking I'd do you a favour.
You had a relapse?
By telling you something what's happened today. And do you know what, Craig? I had another relapse thinking, f*** him.
Does he mean prolapse?
Do you know what I mean?
Prolapse.
Because if he knew what I was saying to you, warning you about what you'd done, I'd lose faith with JDP then, wouldn't I? That's how serious this is. So, tell you
I think this would make a belt AI song.
what, forget it, Craig. Don't bother me. But I'm all right, mate.
Don't bother you.
I'm a decent guy. And I think you know that. But you f***ed up big time here now, and I was going to warn you about it. But guess what? I'm not even bothered. So you can sit behind that screen there wondering what's going on. I don't trust you. But I tell you what, Craig, I'm not even asked, yeah? But it's gone that pear-shaped that I was going to warn you. All right, and I'm past it. I'm in bed, got work. You had your chance.
Yeah, I'm in bed. You had your chance.
You'll see what's going to happen, yeah? You've gone too far. Well, if you knew what I knew, right, and what I was going to tell you...
Right, hold on a second right here, Murphy. Right, what is your angle here? Is your angle here, right, that she's gone to hospital because she's tried to top herself? So... how are you trying to help me? What are you going to do? Give us an alibi? I don't understand. Or is it, but Craig, you must think I'm brand new at the box, you do? Yeah. But Craig, I'm sure that if you apologise, it'll all go away. Why isn't this playing?
Then you certainly know you've gone too far. See you later, Craig, yeah? No, Craig, listen. Let me tell you, I can't...
Gone too far. I haven't fucking done anything.
Tell you, listen, I can't tell you.
Jake interviewed Rachel's ex-partner. I've interviewed a couple of her mates. Right? Neither of them gave Courtney PTSD. Neither of them have a Crown Court restraining order on them. So unlike Jake's little interview, mine isn't even against the law. It's just two people having a conversation about an old friend.
You need to ring JDP direct, mate.
Ex-friend.
Right? And you know what I mean? If you've got any sense, you do that, mate. I don't know.
Why?
I don't want to... I can't tell you what's going on. Going against his back, in it, at the end of the day.
Going against his back?
But, yeah, that's it.
So, right. Again, your angle here is Courtney's trying to top herself. She's in the hospital. Jake doesn't want me to tell you, but you should ring Jake. So, all right, so. Hello, Jake's Hedgehog Man. Murphy said, and I just went, oh, what are you up to? Oh, you're not you in the hospital for? Oh, anyway. Oh, is there anything I can do? Can I send her some Lucozade and some grapes? Oh, the kids aren't there. All right, I'll not bother with the grapes, and I'll save them for another time. Right, okay, mates. Bye.
So leave it at that, yeah.
Game's all night, you know.
Hello, mate. Sorry, dude. I didn't see it. Well, he's going on like I wanted to ring him. Listen to this.
But yeah, that's it, innit?
Game's all night, you know.
Hello, mate. Sorry, dude. I didn't see it. Well, you're pestering me to ring you. I've rung you.
Right, listen. I'm pestering you. I'm trying to help you out here. I've been trying to help you out all night. JDP's missus in hospital. She tried to kill herself because of all this shit. Right? And the police... I'm being serious. Why don't you go and check?
Because I don't care.
Well, all right.
Do you know? Go and check. What am I going to do? Say, hello? Is that Wolverhampton Hospital? Hi. So wondering, do you have a patient in there called CO_0395? Mucker lips. Oh, she was in earlier. Was it prolapsed anus? Oh, no, that was her boyfriend. Oh, sorry. Check the hospitals. What did Jimmy Newman's wife had for tea tonight? I just thought you were ringing us up to tell us what people on the dark side.
I'm being serious. Why don't you go and check?
Because I don't care.
Well, all right.
Do you know what did Jimmy Newman's wife had for tea tonight? I just thought you were ringing us up to tell us what people on the dark side's partners have done that I don't know. I couldn't give a fuck.
Right, sounds in a bit, yeah?
In a bitch. I love the little in a bitch. So now, right, they've tried the She said it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was someone else that probably did it for him, or they might not have did it for him, but it's definitely from him. They sent a text message. They sent a message on Instagram to a personal account that they can't technically send unless they're on a friends list. So none of this makes any coherent sense. But it's going to great in front of the kids. In front of the kids. What do you think man fucking taking? Fucking you're taking the fucking piss, you slot. I swear to God. Right. Next. This is Jake's comeback to the dark side. He's on deck of Heggy settings here. He lasted about 11 hours.
People, what's happening now?
What is happening now?
I wasn't going to make another little video, and I wasn't going to discuss this at all, in all honesty, but obviously with Murphy leaking...
Hold on a second. He's got new hangers, and if you look to the one on the right-hand side of the screen, you'll see that he's predominantly got the Sports Direct logo shirt. Do they sell hangers? Are they chawed? And that's a sensible question.
A few bits of information to Creepy Craig, and then Creepy Craig trying to put it out into the dark corner and laughing, and all these little weirdos pushing hate and, you know, disgusting this. So I'm just going to point a few...
Right now, I missed it. I don't know where it is on that. Rachel, can you do me a favor? Can you go into the video on YouTube of those calls, those voice notes from Murphy I just played? Can you tell me what the timestamp is on the video? When he's about to say that Jake's been arrested, he says Jake's been banged. The police came and Jake got banged, and he stops himself mid-sentence. Can you find that timestamp? Because I want to make sure that you all hear that in there. Anyway, where are we? Right now. Before Courtney was taken to the hospital for trying to kill herself, allegedly, Jake put a YouTube short out. Now, that YouTube short was deleted after just a few minutes. I didn't see it, but many of you did. If anybody has that short, please email it to HedgehogManYT@gmail.com or send it to me on Instagram. Or I want it that much. Drop it off at me dad's house on a USB for us, right? I want it that much, right? This is the only thing that we've got from it. Now, as you can see, Courtney's curled up in a ball face down on the bed. The people that have seen the short have told me that she's face down on the bed in a heap, crying. Jake stood over the top of her, shouting and bawling at her, filming her. Say that again! Say that again! I love my family, but I don't want to be here anymore. Say this! See this, Craig? I'm going to murder you, or I'm going to murder your dad, or whoever I get to first. Obviously, I'm terrified, aren't I? Fucking idiot. So, it looks like what's happened. Courtney will be shitting herself right now in regards to what is coming out on the Courtney fans. Now, I'd imagine that Jake doesn't know what that is. And he can obviously see she's bricking it, but you'll not tell him. And I think there's been somewhat of a domestic. Well, there has been a domestic. Who the fuck films domestic violence and puts it on their own channel? I'm not talking about a victim who's recording it secretly. Like, he hates women. I don't know why, but he hates women. Yes, Rach? 1:15. Thank you. Right now. Go back to the screen.
Listen, you need... I go a bit heavy here, and you go a little bit heavy that way. But what I'm saying to you is this, mate, right? That shit's real now today, what's happened. The police had to bang JDP's fucking... Don't let this go no further.
Now, that's why I put in the title of this video, Courtney in hospital, full stop, JDP arrested, question mark. When I put this video out, it does not have me on it. It's except for I'm on it at the phone call at the end. I played these voice notes in their entirety by themselves as they were sent. JDP has now turned that into, well, they're trying to twist the narrative into We're only going off what your little pal said. And he said
and forth. I go a bit heavy here, and you go a little bit heavy that way. But what I'm saying to you is this, mate, right? That shit's real now today, what's happened. The police had to bang JDP's fucking... Don't let this go no further, Craig, right? I'm trusting you here. I suggest you have got a few morals about you, and this well, certainly this isn't going to backfire in later, is it? I shouldn't even be telling you. I shouldn't even be speaking to you, because JDP has just told me that he's... But what I'm saying to you is this, mate, right? That shit's real now today, what's happened. The police had to bang JDP's fucking... Don't let this go no further. JDP's... Right? That shit's real now today, what's happened. The police had to bang JDP's fucking... Don't let this go no further, Craig, right? I'm trusting you here. I suggest...
This sounds to me more like it's some form of domestic involving a third party and somebody's been banged up. JDP's. They've had to bang up JDP's brother, sister, he could have said. So, yeah. So that's what Murphy said, Jake. Not me.
Out, yeah. Now, they're all in the comments, yeah. Now, let's have it right. My missus is lucky to be here today. Yes, the people, what's happening now? I wasn't going to make another little video, and I wasn't going to discuss this at all, in all honesty, but obviously with Murphy leaking a few bits of information to Creepy Craig, and then Creepy Craig trying to put it out into the dark corner and laughing, and all these little weirdos pushing hate. And
how the fuck can I laugh at something that I'm not on?
You know,
I mean, I was laughing, but it's not the point.
I'm disgusting this, so I'm just going to point a few things out, yeah. Now, they're all in the comments, yeah. Now, let's have it right. My missus is lucky to be here today, yeah, because of Creepy Craig and Alienhead and the lies what they try and push. Now, do you know why that live never went ahead last night? Because it doesn't exist. Like I said from the beginning, and if it does, it's lies and fabricated nonsense anyway, so I don't care. But do you know who does care? The innocent woman who doesn't come online and bully people, the innocent woman who doesn't...
You come on the dark corner and talk about your sex life with her? She was in one of the videos we watched on this live. Being granted, all she said was... I didn't know... Is he going out with bleeding gums Murphy from The Simpsons?
Try and split up people's relationships behind the scene. The innocent woman who is absolutely...
Rachel sent Jimmy Newman one text message. Jamie Newman's wife, one message, on Messenger on Facebook when Jimmy was on a live panel to a lot of people with a convicted sex offender talking about shagging her. After she'd already told Jimmy to stop leaving slimy comments on her Instagram photos. That's not trying to wreck somebody's relationship.
Absolutely nothing to do with this dark corner.
And she said, if you don't stop talking about us like that, I'm going to tell your wife. And the next time we did it was on a live on Paddy Conroy's channel with 580 people watching. See, we should have got Jimmy Newman on the night. Jimmy fucking Newman!
YouTube, she doesn't come on here and participate in trolling campaigns against multiple people. You know who does? Alienhead, the absolute disgusting munter what she is. Creepy Craig and his disgusting, horrible mings of followers, yeah? You all think that you're clever and you're good and it's somehow, you know, oh, you've won some sort of victory and you've run me off YouTube. You haven't run me off anyway. You haven't spoke about me. You've targeted an innocent woman to the point where she's tried to take her own life, mate.
Oh, feel sorry for her.
So, yeah, no doubt you will be getting a knock off the police. I haven't rung the police. Courtney's rung the police because clearly she
was Sting with him.
She tried.
My auntie went to school with Sting. He made letters off.
To take, and she proper tried.
Roxanne, you don't have to put on a red light.
As well, it wasn't like, oh, a cry for help.
Sell Courtney for money. You don't have to say nobody through the night. Right.
Mate, she parked a car somewhere where there was no PNC cameras, yeah?
How the fuck does she know where there's no PNC cameras, Jake? If she's a innocent, law-abiding citizen? I've got another question for you as well, but we're going to get to this later on in the week, right? Photo you posted about a year and a half ago, around the time that you moved into the house that you're in now. The house where you don't pay any council tax for. You're not in the electoral roll. and you don't claim any benefits. That house. You've never paid council tax in your life, have you, Jake? That's another story. And yeah, in a cafe outside of a garden centre. Now, and you're having breakfast with your friend. Your friend has a lot of jewellery on. But the only thing that stuck out to me is there was a basher phone on the table next to you, and there was a basher phone on the table next to him in your photo. And you had gone to a garden centre around the time you moved into a house that isn't in your name. That's interesting. You must fucking love tomatoes, do you, kiddo?
Gone off, and she's took an absolutely ridiculous amount of things to the point where when she's been found, she's proper out of the cake, like proper out of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't a joke. Creepy Craig, you're going to get your comeuppance. I hope you get a long time in jail for this, I genuinely do.
Why would I get a long time in jail? Because she loves her fucking tablets?
Because if you and your disgusting little horrible slag of a partner
feel sorry for her.
managed to get your way, my missus, my children's mum, wouldn't be here today. Yeah.
Jake, we've never spoken to her, right? She was upset, right, about you being on the dark side and the repercussions of what you brought to her. And your reaction as a loving, strong, protective man and father was to film her crying her eyes out, shouting at her, and post it on the fucking internet. And you're going to try and tell anybody, anyone, that somehow that's mine or Rachel's fault, and we're going to go to jail for it. What? Fuck me.
My kids were grown.
I mean, I sincerely hope you believe that, because you're going to be disappointed. A little bit like when you thought, I reckon I could do Craig in a back and forth me. Oh, yeah, I've got all the tools. I've got all the tools in the cabinet.
No, Mum. Now, it's an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth where I live.
It's been an eye, a tooth for a tooth since you spoke to her ex-husband, mate. Surely to God you realised that at the time.
Now, again, you keep targeting my family, and who knows what's...
Like I said to you in the last time I spoke to you on Instagram, I clearly said, I can't find you, so I'm going to make you look for me. Nearly lost her life. And you're still just sat there going, I don't want to do dog videos. What a fucking puff you are, Christ.
going to go on?
Come on, big lad.
Who knows what's going to go on, like I say, because you've only got one pretend family member, really, haven't you? So it is what it is. But
and it cuts like a knife, because his sister's his wife.
all you little minks
You've only got one female relative and she's everything.
in the comments trying to spew hate and thinking again that you beat me and you haven't run me off anywhere, you haven't targeted me. I don't care about the lies what you spin, you know why? Because
You don't look like you care. You probably don't care. I don't think you give a fuck about Courtney. I think for some reason, well, we've seen the temper on you, right? Because you've smashed 4 laptops since you've been on here. We know you take drugs. We know you definitely smoke weed all the time. Those bags under your eyes. Whether there's any prescription drugs or anything like that on top or drink, I don't know. I don't have you down as a pisshead, to be honest with you. But you're not very nice and drink, we know that. And then, seeing the temper on you, and you said that you are still together, but you're moving into your own place because, I quote, I can only spend about 3 days a week with her and the kids because they do me head in, right? Now, I think she thought that was Christmas. Just got ready. But I think you're that much of a bully and you're that controlling. You don't want her. She's a fucking little stinker. Who would? Right? But at the same time, you don't want anybody else to have her. You don't want her to be happy. But now you do want me to feel sorry for her.
so I can just shine a mirror at Creepy Craig and say, look at the stuff he actually does. Mike
Shine a mirror at me and I would be buzzing.
said he's a crusader and
Fucking one of the reasons I enjoy this up, right? So if you look right, I'm looking to the side, Jake. There. This is the This is where the camera is. This is where I'm looking. I'm looking over here so I can see me.
a campaign.
Look into my eyes, Craig. Would you do me? I do me. Your hands are so soft, Craig. pretend you're my sister. What? I don't mind house shoes too.
To save women and children, but he's got a woman going out like to ridiculous lengths to try and top herself. You know what I mean? Sending me ridiculous messages. In fact, I will attach the message on the screen now just so you can see. This is the message I...
Fuck me. The kids are at Charlotte's. You need to get them. Full stop. I do like punctuation. I love you all, but I have to put a stop to this. He's relentless and won't ever stop. No, hold on. Hold on. Here's a second. Need to get into character. Right. Hold on a second. I mean, it's a bit big on the screen. Then I'm going to have a wee when I've read this. Right, I'll get into character. Hold on. Right, channel your inner Courtney. Right. I love you all, but I'm going to stop it. I know she drives her hands like this, say that. He's relentlessly more ever stop. Please make sure I'm not make him gay. Tell him get up in the room every single bloody day. And I never wanted this. I just can't see a way out. I think my dad will brother and sister as well, you know. You were all my world. That's why I want out of it. And I'm so sorry. White heart. Very classy. I'll give you that one, Courtney. Probably a typo off the tablets. For somebody that's on a lot of tablets, right? This is very coherent, isn't it, Jake? The punctuation's perfect, right? There is a double full stop after the word stop. I see what you did there. 3 stops. Capital letters. White heart. I just picked my car up and left. You won't find me. Don't look. Just get the kids. I think she just wants to bugger off. No, but come on. What a heap of shit. What an absolute heap of shit.
Received yesterday from my partner, yeah. And I never spoke to them for 4 hours after.
Right, so that's 14:12. So 16:12, sorry. So that's 12 minutes past 4 in the afternoon.
Didn't know where she was. She'd left my kids at a friend's house, you know, told me I had to pick them up there and all the rest of it, to the point where I...
Now, hold on a second, Jake. Hold on a second. I don't think she wanted to talk to you because you scrolled past that one quickly. But you answered the phone for 5 seconds. So you knew she was all
to the point where I had to ring the police, had to get the police to go and...
You couldn't even be asked to go and look for her yourself?
Kick a door off, try and find her, and had like the whole of Cheshire police.
Please answer the door. Please answer the police are looking for you. You fucking grass.
Police force out searching for her. So again, you scrouts, you scumbags.
Hello. Now, when I said hello like that, did you go, is it me you're looking for? Or did you go, it's me?
You seem to think you've won some sort of moral victory. You haven't won.
Please answer me.
Shit against me. What? Because you're backing up Creepy Craig, who sings about what he sings about, who tells jokes about what he tells jokes about.
Or Jake, who makes ridiculous stories up involving sex and his own children. Because we won't call it rape, because that is alleging that you would say no. And Kung Fu Kev's a good-looking kid. You're making stories, sexual fantasies up with his own kids in. Courtney's thinking, that's not punishment. It sounds like a nightmare life, that. Am I? Anyway. And then this. That I've got a feeling, right? It's just a good feeling. I think what's happened is, personally, and this is just what I think, right? I could be totally wrong. I think Murphy's sent me those voice messages last night off his own back. And he's that fucking daft, he thought. Why, you shit yourself here? Yeah? You shit yourself, money. Hedgehog bastard, shit yourself. Right? I think Murphy sent me their messages off his own back, nothing to do with Jake. And then I've put them out, and Jake's decided to go along with them. That's what I think.
Alien Ed, who comes on here and tries to troll people, tries to break up relationships, all the rest of it. They tried to target my dad, yeah, because he's got dementia.
Didn't we targeted you? I made a video about your dad, not because he's got dementia, but I'll mention it now. Has he got dementia, Jake, or does he just pretend he doesn't know who you are? See, they write themselves. See, they write themselves. You've already said that. Sorry. Proper dad joke that. Because you made up your own little narratives about my dad and how he found me. He bought me in a Tesco carrier bag off one of his mates from the Freemasons, right? Which is fucking Paddy Conroy settings. Let's be honest, right? And tried to tell me I'd never experienced love because he's just some random bloke and all this, right? Tell you what, Jake, right? He never made us homeless. Never once. And he certainly wouldn't let us have had sex with my sister. He would have taught me better than that. And also, he would have said, son, when you grow up and you're shouting and bawling at your wife just crying on the bed, make sure you film it and put it on your YouTube channel.
Like, proper tried to target him. I mean, I could proper go all in now, couldn't I? It's all JDP's fault because JDP pointed out Creepy Craig and Alien Ed VD come on here day after day after day and try and bully and terrorise an innocent woman in Tony, try and push lies and manipulate the situation towards Danny, try to terrorise Andy Smith.
Pushing lie, right? So terrorising people is what you did to Rachel. What was the other thing he said?
Try and push lies and manipulate the situation.
Trying to push lies and manipulate the situation. This is the textbook definition of what's happening right now.
Towards Danny, tried to terrorise Andy Smith, terrorised Andy Smith.
Try and terrorise Andy Smith. Andy Smith made a video about me and I made one back. And he was very grateful for the back and forth. And then things started to get a bit out of hand. And it turned out Andy Smith's been in knacker for a long time, believe it or not. And somebody sent us CCTV of him kicking somebody all over in the front street. And I was like, I don't want to put that out because it involves a victim. Do you know what I mean? I was like, if my dad was doing the hedge outside of his house, doing the hedge, not like your dad would do you, cutting the hedge, right? You haven't got a hedge, have you? No. Tramps. And if that was my dad or my uncle or something, right, and they're just innocently doing the gardening and somebody jumped out of a car and kicked them all over, years after that, I wouldn't want that footage going viral. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure neither would they. So I said no. And then somebody sent me a video of Andy Smith getting shagged up the arse of one of his mates. And I thought, somebody's going to top themselves here because this is the kind of stuff that if it gets out, people, especially like Andy Smith, who will did hard me, right? Which, when you think about it, explains a lot. Now I could have just made that up, but I didn't. And no, I'm not sending it to anybody. So I gracefully bowed out of the Andy Smith thing. And I said, he's had enough. There's such a thing as a bad winner as well as a bad loser sometimes. So I have a lot more compassion than you give me credit for, Jake.
Female friends, you know, this is what they do, this is their whole MO. And if someone like me comes along and exposes them and shows them what they are, someone with a bit of thick skin who doesn't actually
thick skin. That's the funniest thing you've ever said, Jake.
Care about the bollocks what they try and talk about and what.
I mean, Murphy's physically got thick skin.
What do they do then? They try and target your family members to the point, like I say, where they've got a vulnerable woman, yeah, because Courtney, she deals with anxiousness and the anxiety and all the rest of it, you know what I mean? Anyway, and like paranoia and, you know, all that sort of stuff. She deals with all that through previous relationships. So even though I
feel sorry for
I'm telling her, Courtney, this, what they're saying here probably doesn't exist. And if it does exist, it's going to be fabricated. You've got nothing to worry about.
All right, I think your memory's serving you wrong, Jake, because what you actually said to her, that we saw you say to her was, say that again! Say that again!
Just trying to push lies. She doesn't listen to that yet, and she goes off and she does what she tries to do. So again, you disgusting sick bastards. Anyone who thinks any different, you all need to have a long hard look at yourself. And again,
I'm having a long hard look at myself now. I'm gorgeous.
Absolutely.
I'm gorge. And hilarious.
Any one of Creepy Craig's followers who seem to think that this is all okay and you think, you know, I deserve what, come and show me. Come to my town.
Come to my town.
There's nowhere I live. Pop a video there.
No, nobody does know where you live.
You know what I mean? The next one won't
But if anybody does, get in touch.
even get David Stretton Miller like style. I won't even turn up to film it. I'll turn up with a
With the police, like you did for Miller.
well, you'll find out anyway. So yeah, there's not really much else to say. I am a little bit wound up. I am a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, because you've pulled all the big guns out, right? Bearing in mind, right, Jake, it's only been 72 hours, right? It's only been 72 hours, and I haven't done anything. I planned a live, and it didn't go ahead. Got postponed a week. That's all that happened, right? In that time, since then, you fabricated... you fabricated a Taken 3-esque rape plot. And now, according to you, we're basically responsible for trying to assassinate her. Really, when you think about, the assassin moves in silence.
Obviously, my partner wouldn't have been here today. You know what I mean? I had to go and pick my kids up last night.
She's not there most days. She wants you out of her life, Jake. That's why you don't live with her. She hates you, man.
Not knowing where their mother was when they're asking me, oh, where's mum? You know what I'm saying? How do you think I felt when I have to just make up a lie and be like, oh, she'll be back soon? I didn't know where she was, did I? Because of you scumbags. Yeah, absolute scumbags.
I could probably find out where she was for you.
That's a fact.
If you want.
That is an out-and-out fact. Whether
In fact, I know I could.
you like it or not, yeah. Creepy Craig's little minions.
Innocent woman. She was where there's no PC and cameras.
They are the scourge of the internet. They're the sort of people who will try and bully and troll a woman into ending her own life. Bully and troll multiple different people, try and label people things they're not. Look at what they do to Tony. You know what I mean? Disgusting. But again...
Now, hold on. Tony hasn't ended her own life. She just looks dead. Right? I want to be very clear on that.
I'm not on here to try and explain to them people anymore. You'll see them all in the comments. Oh, he
sorry for
brought it on himself. JDP started it.
She was sending rice on rice.
Do you not remember what the dark corner is? I was after a laugh, a bit of a back and forth. Then they...
Oh, aye, hilarious. Aye. Lifelong crown court restraining notice. Aye. PTSD. Aye. Fucking hilarious, isn't it?
push disgusting, horrible narrative.
It is now.
Around my kid. And they're all trying to cry as well. Oh, JDP said, well, let's have it right. That's a fact. Creepy Craig has clearly got a seedy mind. He talks about like the most disgusting things in regards to children. And Alienhead's got 2 daughters around the age that he's clearly interested. If you was to take literally the things what he says, you know, his own words in his songs and his jokes and things, he's...
Jake, you've just literally explained that in a way better than I could. Yes, you're right. If you were to take jokes and songs, which are art forms, whether you like it or not, they are, literally, then yes, you would. But you have to remember, they're jokes and songs. It's not a political speech.
Interested in those sort of children, and all of a sudden, Alienhead VD, his Primark best wearer, is popping.
He's devastated. She's better dressed than him.
About in Gucci, thinking she's the absolute boy. Oh,
Thinking she's the absolute boy.
yeah. Was it worth it?
Okay, I can't look rage.
Was it really worth it?
Rachel, was it worth it?
So yeah, you don't
I'm L'Oreal May Mush. Aww, whistle.
like that one, do you? Because that one's close to the truth, like always, and you try and push lies and disgusting seedy narratives.
Trying to push lies, right? So he's saying that we're trying to push lies and seedy narratives, whilst trying to convince people, based on a joke in a song that I put out there in the first place, that somehow I'm a nonce and Rachel's comfortable with that around her children. And then goes on to talk about pushing seedy lies and narratives. You know, if you were to be in a court case against Jake, I don't think you would have to give any evidence. It's like, Yeah, and the prosecution rests.
Towards me. And you've done it to the point. Well, you haven't even done it to me, like I say. I don't care. You've been trying to target an innocent.
Did you hear that, Courtney? Did you hear that, Courtney? He doesn't care. You've heard it from him now. It's time to move on. I know this lad, right? He's a man of leisure. He's hard as fuck. He's got his own holiday home.
Woman and push.
He's single. No kids. Seems weirdly fond of kids, if I'm being honest. Actually, yeah, scrap that.
To the point that she's gone to now. Yeah, I'm not very happy that Murphy has messaged Craig and told him anything, in all honesty. Like, I don't want my business on here anymore in regards to my family. I'm not going back and forth. People can say he's run you off here. He hasn't run me.
You only know any of this because of you.
Off anywhere. He's terrorised.
I mean, what must your life be like, right? If your partner is found by the police, right, somewhere remote, within an inch of her life, and you're scared the kids are going to grow up without a mother and whatnot, to find her, and you get to the hospital and you think, I need to speak to Murphy.
Innocent woman to the point where 3 beautiful children never had a mother because of him. And what you think?
Murphy's the kind of pal, right, where I'd only answer the phone to him if I was in a room full of people on a sesh.
Now, because I'm not willing to engage with this.
Diggy this whopper.
Disgusting, seedy individual anymore. He's somehow run me off.
It wouldn't be me phone a friend on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
He hasn't run me off anywhere. There'll be loads of vlogs, loads of this and that. But I'm just not engaging in disgusting.
You might be me phone a friend though if I'd gambled to hold me money for me kids' Christmas presents. Whistler.
Horrible content with this man anymore. Like I say, the only thing I want to do with Craig is meeting face to face for a cup of tea, if you get my drift.
I'm not a fan of tea.
That's all, you know what I mean? Nothing else. I want a face to face meeting with this man. And again,
in a garden centre, I'll bring me Basha phone.
Hopefully he gets a court date for what he's done to my missus yesterday, and he has to turn up to
what's the crime? I'd love to hear the conversation with the police. And we're like, yeah, he's been talking online. Yeah, say my boy, right? What's he done? Well, he took a piss out of my earrings, and he said that there's a possibility that she's my stepsister. You know, I had kids with her. Why has he got that idea? Well, I put a video out where
get court date. Again, that will be the day to remember. It'll be a good day. So yeah, big shout out to the real ones. Get on the like, get on the subscribe. In fact, there's no point even getting on the subscribe if you're into dark corner content, because I ain't doing it anymore. dislike, slag us off, get blocked, unsubscribe. Anymore. This video is only gone out because I've just seen what Creepy Craig and that's trying to.
You know what's brilliant, right? Is I've never actually seen somebody, right, that wants to be an influencer start to lose their fucking temper with their audience because they can't influence them.
He's trying to make out that, oh, I've rung the police and Danny G's rung the police. No, do you know who's rung the police? Courtney's sister and her dad, when like there was.
Right, hold on a second, because we didn't play that one. Right? Haven't played that one on this show. Let's put an end to that. So, what did he just say there? Let's just recap that last little sentence.
More. This video is only gone out because I've just seen what Creepy Craig and that's trying to make out that, oh, I've rung the police and Danny G's rung the police. No, do you know who's rung the police? Courtney's sister and her dad, when like they were sat with her, with the paramedics and the police and that, thinking that she was going to die. That's who rung the police, yeah? So you fucking deserve it. End of story. Anyone who thinks different, you're
well, the police not there already, you fucking idiot. You told me the police, you told us the police were looking for her. Hello? Is that the police? We're here. No, I want the other police. Not that stink shit. Roxanne and that. Walking on the moon. My sister's full of tablets again. Can we get some help? Right. So this is a voice note that was sent to Rach by the Murphinator. I think this was this morning, actually. This is a fucking weird one. This is on Rachel's channel. I said, you know, Rach, it's your voice note. Give Rach a subscribe if you haven't already. This is wild. This plays. I'm going to have a quick wee.
Hi, Rachel. Can you tell that drug bastard that the shit's hit the fan? And
I love Hedgehog Bastard. But I mean, it's 30 minutes past 9. He's already tried this with us last night and got told I don't care.
Hi Rachel, can you tell Hedgehog Bastard that the shit's hit the fan? And you better ring me and I'll let you in with a bit of a scoop, yeah? But it's gone too far, hey? And you're involved, you little bully, yeah? Fancy doing that drab BBC Live last night? That repeat, just as something happened tragically, yeah? And then we got recorded, that did, yeah? So you didn't delete it, you know what I mean? Because you don't know what's going on, do you? Martin Royal's home, by the way. What are you going to wreck that lad's life for as well? Jesus, they're all coming out of the woodwork. You better going to jail. Do you get that? So I'm just letting you know. Carry on with your drab videos of theirs to Danny G, anyone, right? I suggest, if he had any sense, you go simping around JDP, right? To get out of jail, free card, quick style. All right, there's only so much you can get away with. So, Decoregi, yeah? Court proceedings there. Danny G, statement, yeah? And what's happened to JDP's missus? There's another statement, which is serious. The police are involved, yeah? Get out of that one of theirs. Just go on. See you later. We win. The war's over. All right. See you later.
In the night, I hear him talk.
Good job I caught that before a fucking copyright complaint on this one, isn't it? Doesn't matter on Rachel's channel. Now, that says the 12th of March, 2006. Is it the wrong date? Or does it mean something, Courtney? Where are we? Oh, back to this donk.
And you're getting blocked. End of discussion. So, big shout out to the real ones.
Oh, I fucking love a broken gonk as the best gonk. Now, you remember when Danny G dropped JDP in the shit about his grander? He's only gone and done it with the suicide shite.
I know that for a fact. That's all I'm going to sound them at.
3.5 hours into a 5-hour gaming live, Daniel. But we found it.
I know that for a fact. That's all I'm going to sound them at. So stop trying to make it like, you know, Jake has done something wrong and he's been locked up for it, because he hasn't. He's having a break off fucking YouTube, mate. And his missus is fine. That's all I'm going to sound them at. I know this because unlike you lot, I don't just watch Jake's videos. I speak to him offline. I spoke to him last night.
So this video, this live, it's still on the channel now. It's from the 6th of March. He spoke to him the night before. And everything was fine. Now ask yourself, would you speak to Danny G and tell him what had happened? Somebody who can relate about trolls off the internet? Or would you lie to Danny G? Keep it calm. Say, I'm taking a few days off the internet. When you've already quit publicly. And then ring Murph for those words that you need to hear. Degenerate bastards!
I haven't spoke to him today, but I guarantee you if I message him right now and I come off this live, and when I finish this live, I message him and say, all right, Jake, you all right, mate? He'll message me back straight away.
What a flex. JDP will message him back straight away.
And say, yeah, Danny, I'm fine. I'm just having a bit of time off. Which I don't blame him. Do you know what I mean? Fair play to him, having a few days off. Get yourself back in order. And then, you know, come back and do your new content. Because the thing that I said to everybody yesterday was Jake's going to start doing gaming content. He's going to buy Ark Raiders, and I'm going to play it with him. And he's probably going to start doing vlogging content on holiday. He's going to lose some of his audience, which I've explained to him. I did. You and I stopped going mental all the time.
No, that you lost your audience in two big stages. One, when you rang the police on Uncle Kane, looked like a total liar and a fraud. And I think what lost you most of your audience was, oh God, there was this one night, I can't for the life of me remember the girl's name. It might have been.
He is a wrong'un. As you can probably tell, that motherfucker is a wrong'un. He's a wrong'un. Go then. Wrong'un. Wrong'un. First time there, I saw you. Wrong'un. Listen, she's stopping here tonight. She'll be so pissed upstairs out of the bedroom. It's going to be funny. Wrong'un. Dem, look at me. Dem, I'm 42. I'm better looking than both of them. Wrong'un. Wrong'un. Wrong'un.
Wrong'un.
I lost so much of my audience, bro. A lot of my mods as well. My mods, who I thought were my friends, must have only wanted me to be mad and going mental. Because as soon as I stopped going mad and going
as soon as I stopped going mental and started grooming, they were off.
Mental, they
called themselves friends.
Disappeared, bruv. They turned against me. It's very showing to me who truly supports me as a person and who truly likes me as a person. And that's the people who have stayed on my channel. But to be honest with you, the rest of them that have gone, I'm happy they have. Because all they've done is bring
500 Nelly still in the house after 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we've got quite a bit to still go.
Me down. All they've done is wanted to watch me go fucking mental. Wanted to watch the controversy of me being fucked up in my head. I don't need them people in my life. And neither does Jake. You know what I mean? So yes, when Jake...
Well, I mean, I know. I mean, who doesn't... Who doesn't want the bad guys out of Taken looking for them?
Jake starts doing his new content, his views are going to drop. But my audience, seeing Jake doing positive content...
I mean, to be honest with you, right? I'm dying to watch him meet a Sonny again.
And content that makes him smile.
Sonny's make him smile.
And content that he actually wants to do.
Bullying Rachel made him smile for a while. But he seems to have gone off that. I'm not sure what's happened.
Yeah.
Funny as well, because he appears to be doing better numbers than he's ever done before in his life. Tonight, JDP, I have a feeling a lot of people are going to see the replay of this. And the clips. And the drawings Hybrid Street Cartel's going to do in case his phone runs out.
We'll support him in that. So he'll gain a secondary audience that he's never had. Right? He'll have his own audience. He'll have his core supporters that actually support him. Not what he talks about, that like him as a person. The Huskies will probably be one of them. I'm not going to say anything bad about the Huskies at all.
Because I'm scared of them.
That's none of my business. That's between Jake and the Huskies, right?
What's Jake got to do with him wanting to cucumber your wife and top you?
Me and the Huskies.
Because you wouldn't be dead. You wouldn't be arsed, would you, if Tony was getting cucumbered all hour off a couple of knackers off the internet, as long as you'd be dead anyway, wouldn't you?
And Jake and the Huskies are two different things.
It's
like if Jake's having an argument with somebody...
I need to buy a good chair for in here.
It doesn't mean I have to.
These chairs are fine, but then that you're meant to sit on them and eat it and then get up after 10 minutes. You're not meant to spend your entire night on them. Nah. Danny's on the crack. Look at him there, man. Is he boss-eyed? Do you think he bought that off Amazon and sent him the wrong colour? Or do you think he's colourblind? No, Babs, get the baby blue one.
If Murphy's having an argument with somebody, doesn't mean I have to. That's not what friendship's about.
Murphy only argues with yourself.
Friendship is not about doing what the peer pressure of your friends demand that you do. Peer pressure is just supporting your mate.
Sorry, I was suddenly watching the job interview scene from Trainspotting.
That's what not peer pressure, sorry. Friendship is just supporting your mate. That's all friendship is. Don't go against your friend, but if your friend is going against somebody else, it doesn't mean you have to hate them for it. Do you get what I mean? That's not friendship. Your friend should never expect you to hate somebody because they don't like them, unless that person does something wrong to you. Your friend should accept that you're friends with them, but it doesn't mean you have to hate somebody because they do. That's not true friendship. It's really not. Now, with me and Jake, you've got to understand, me and Huskies may have had a bit of a past. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to.
It's all right, Danny. I've already reminded them. I've got your back. Friends, aren't we?
It's nothing to do with them with lawyers and court cases. I couldn't give a shit about that. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that...
Are they going to take you to court because you didn't cucumber? How does that work?
I haven't engaged with the Huskies for so long.
Or is Jake letting them have a shot at court for the money he's getting? That could be it.
Yeah, I have, you know, they've not done anything wrong to me in months and months and months. They really haven't. They're supporting Jake. They're donating a lot to him. And unlike everybody else on YouTube, you've got to understand the way that I work.
You don't work, Danny. This isn't work.
If I don't get on with the Huskies and they don't get on with me, right? That's by the by.
This is like, you know, like when Channel 4 do them kind of things where like they visit a group of drug addicts in a council estate, and then the series was popular. So they go back and then 10 years later and they film them again, and then it becomes a thing and they do it every 10 years. This is like a scene from the last season of that. That's what this is like.
That's our business. That's me and the Huskies.
2.5 hours and he's still firing on all cylinders.
It's nothing to do with Jake and the Huskies. Now, I would say that the Huskies support Jake. Yeah?
That's a get it out, yeah, big lad.
I hope there's nothing
The fuck puts the middle finger there, yeah?
nefarious there. I don't think there is, though. They've been supporting him for so long. I think they're just like Jake. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong. But I could be wrong. Yeah? But I don't think I am. I think they support Jake because of what they like Jake. Now, Jake's got other supporters, not just the Huskies.
Who?
He's got other ones in his chat that don't donate as much as the Huskies, let's be fair. They donate a lot.
You know, at least 20% of the like most renowned members of the JDP army were me and me pals, you know.
I mean, fair play to him, supporting him in that. They used to donate quite a bit to me, not quite as much as Jake, but they used to donate quite a bit to me when they was on my channel. You know what I mean? So Jake's getting the donations from the Huskies, and they also promote other people to donate. Yeah? And that's his core group. That's his core supporters. Now, whether he's playing a game, or whether he's on holiday, or whether he's doing whatever, walking across the canal talking, whether he decides to start training with me or whatever, because Jake's a big lad, by the way.
Walking across a
If he trained,
canal?
he'd be a big motherfucker.
Is he like Jesus?
He's big boned. Yeah? Whatever he's doing, his
From the
core
bolt of
supporters
lightning,
will
Danny
support
is a
him.
Viking.
And what'll happen is he'll lose the chat.
Galileo,
And his views will go down to begin with, but then over a while they'll go up. And the best thing about it is his chat will not be infectious or nasty. Do you get what I mean? That's what'll happen. I've explained this to Jake. We speak offline. I've said, look, bro, you're going to lose.
I love the little alcoholic hiccup in the middle of his sentence. Just sets it off beautifully. Like fucking, like Barney Gumble in fucking in remission.
That's what'll happen.
He looks like right at any given moment he could meet John Cena.
I've explained this to Jake. We speak offline.
That's a Make-A-Wish kid joke.
I've said, look, bro, you're going to lose some views, but eventually you'll gain better ones.
Ooh, that's what you want.
Quality over quantity. That's what my channel's like, right? Quality over quantity. My viewers and, you know, you people who watch me, I have a lot of respect for you all. You know that. You all know that. I have a lot of love for you and your families. I don't even know you, but I actually do, right? And I know you have a lot of love for me and Tony and my family. And that's took a long time for us to create in my channel. But we have. And it's wonderful. On TikTok, it's not the same. TikTok's quite abusive still, 50-50. But in here, it's 90-10. 90% people who are good, 10% chaff. And we get rid of the chaff. My mods are brilliant. They get rid of them straight away. And Jake, going forward, because don't forget, I've met Jake in real life. What you got to understand is I've met the man. He sat in my house for 2 fucking hours, chatted to me. I've sat next to him, looked him in the eyes. Jake's a normal bloke.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to play the normal bloke video once more. And then we're going to watch a bit of Jimmy fucking Newman.
Normal geezer, man. Like, a bit like
Please scan the QR code, sign the petition.
me, normal dude. Got a family, got kids.
How many
Come on
signatures have we
YouTube
got?
and try to navigate. Navigate YouTube. It's so
19,
hard,
is that
bro.
it?
Because we're normal.
Just as the just
19. There's been thousands in here throughout the course of the night altogether. 19 of you signed it. I was one of them. Come on, we're not gonna get any more of this. Watch this, man. He's just a normal bloke, Jake.
Normal.
just as the 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 just as the
125 likes. Come on, every single one of you hit the likes. It costs nothing. And if you don't hit the likes, then you basically, well, in fact, if you don't hit the likes, there's a high chance that you will get arrested for the murder of Courtney tomorrow. There's nothing funnier than watching his kicking off at me video at 1000%. Watch. This is the whole video. Coming up. I'm getting more and more and more annoyed. It even sounds thick at that speed. So fucking badass in this. Every freeze frame select. That's his headshot for him trying to get his job as an extra on the bill. That's it. He's like, no, come on. Honestly, the producer's latest, I think I could be shoplifting number 4. Screenshot of that. You'll never take me alive, copper. Right, come on, Craig. Crack on. We're never going to be done. Jimmy fucking Newman. I'll be honest with you. From what I've seen of this video, quite like the majority of it. Na 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 na. Jimmy loves the socks. Loves the socks. Jimmy loves the socks.
I ain't gonna mess around. I ain't gonna mess around. I ain't gonna dilly dally. I'm just gonna cut straight to it.
Even the cat's looking at him thinking, for fuck's sake, man. For fuck's sake, not again.
This situation we have going on with these three stooges at the minute.
I didn't even notice there was a cat in the video, you know, the first time I seen it. And I fucking love cats.
Varying degrees, each and every one of them is as bad as one another. Rachel has sat there and laughed at disgusting jokes in terms of Tony and
right, but sitting and laughing at a joke is different from pretending, I don't know, pretending suicide.
a few others. You know, Jake.
I suppose laughing at the pretending suicide. It doesn't matter, right? Because I looked at the stats, right, and exactly pretending suicide has a survival rate of 100%. I like those odds.
You had your own kids. your own children on camera before to dispel myths and prove your points. Now, if I think about it, I believe that same individual would have had some sort of proof to what had happened.
Jake, I'll translate for you. Jimmy is saying, in a diplomatic way, you're lying your head off.
And if we're being brutally honest, you know, whether you like the lady or not, whether you think she's attractive or not, Rachel is a female, and you did hammer her for a long period of time.
Whoa. I'm the only one that hammers her.
I laughed at.
Oh, I mean,
looking at it now, it's shameful behaviour. Craig, let's be real, bro.
I found this next little bit difficult to hear.
You portray yourself on the internet as a vile human being.
Hey, no, I don't. Not that bit.
You talk a recovery. You say you're not that man that bit that woman.
I wasn't that man then.
Now would be the perfect time to prove it. You are all as bad as one another. I've been watching far too much YouTube recently, the last week, due to the
only thing that I've got with that, Jimmy, is that every single time JDP is turned on me for no reason and being a cunt, right? I've always given him a way out. And he's always done it again. And every time he does it, it gets worse. Now, he'll never get the chance to do it to me again. But he will try and do this to somebody else if he's not stopped now. And I'm not a crusader or anything. But I feel like I can put a stop to a very, very, very nasty cunt.
fact of I got laid off. That's going to be changing in the next couple of weeks. Thank God. And listen, I hold my hands up, yeah? I have support.
In recovery, I'm meant to do the next right thing. And after a lot of thought, I believe that I am doing the next right thing.
Jake in the past. After last night, I'd give me head a wobble. I support me, yeah?
Jimmy United!
I know there are going to be people who I speak to that are going to stop speaking to me over this video. And
see, now, I know Tony supports Danny. I don't think Danny's a supporter.
That's fair enough. But in fear of being associated in some way, shape or form with these people, I'm doing this video now. And I'm telling you, I am not associated with anybody.
I'll still stand by my statement that I am quite fond of Jimmy Newman, and I believe that he is genuinely, at heart, a really nice person.
Any of these three, and I never will be again. They are the scourge of society, yeah? All of them.
I don't know what scourge means, but I'm going to pretend it's a French word for handsome. I mean, you was going to fall out.
Rachel, JDP, and Craig, you have lost the fucking plot.
Or did he say Serge? Like him from Beverly Hills Cop 1. Ackwell? He's a Bella Serge.
Are you really surprised, yeah? Whether Courtney did or didn't do what happened, what JDP said last night.
It's not Cluedo, it's bollocks.
I can see both sides of the fence.
Because you're sitting on it, you cunt. Sorry, that Jimmy, I couldn't resist that one.
Will happen eventually. If it did not happen last night, that will happen in the end. Like, you, all three of you are in the wrong, yeah? Yet neither one of you is willing to accept that.
I genuinely do not believe Rachel has done anything wrong in these circumstances. Not one thing wrong. Not with JDP.
There's a word.
Bearing in mind as well, Jimmy, right? I didn't say anything about Jake or his kids. In fact, in my one and done video, if Jake had watched it, it's still there from the day after Rachel said did his. I stuck up for him and I said, those kids clearly aren't his sisters, but Big P did say that in the video. And Jake's running on the things of, well, if somebody's told him something about us, then it's a fact. So Rachel used his own terminology back on him. So what was genius about the video? But like the whole point of the video was for the irony in it, which is why I didn't double down on it, because we weren't trying to start a narrative about his children. So JDP has had a go at me for 5 months for pushing a narrative about his children, and I've got him on Instagram admitting that he'd never actually watched my video because he presumed I would just be backing her up. And all the irony and all the mimicking of his behavior and phrases in that video clearly gone over his head. What can you do?
For them type of people. Whilst we're here, I'm just going to explain why I stopped doing what I was doing.
I'm just being nice to him because I don't want him to go to Danny's with his spreadsheet.
Now, to my credit, I have a lot of nice people come in my lives. I have a lot of nice comments. And I recognise the names. Now, when I'm having stupid online arguments with other people and I see a comment typed from someone I've never seen type a negative comment, they are now typing negative comments to defend me. I will not invest any of you good people in that shit no more. It is.
Jimmy's took the Huskies' money and ran.
We all like to believe that we're somehow, we can't be got at. But we are influenced heavily throughout the day without even realising it. Now, I tell you what, I stick my hands up in the air and I'm telling you now, I will not be part of that influence in one way or the other anybody over any of that shit ever again. You will never see me in a JDP live. You don't see me in creepy lives. I'm unsubscribing to all of them.
No, Jimmy, let me stop you there, right? There's an account called Get Creepy on Instagram. And you can clearly see here that you followed it yesterday. You didn't subscribe to it, unsubscribe to it. It says there, that's you at the top. Look, that's you. Yeah, you followed that yesterday. I'll follow you back. It's definitely you because you're followed by Amy, the problem child, Kelsey, Woody Wanderer, Corny. Oi. Sorry, where? Sorry. I'm not nitpicking on you. I'm just saying.
That's it. You three, Craig, Rachel, JDP. You are all bottom feeders. I'm sorry, but you are bottom feeders. Murphy, you're a full-blown spastic kid, yeah? That's a fact. If you are trolling us, if you are acting, JDP. Trolling us, if you're not acting, spastic kid, yeah? Are bottom feeders. You're a full-blown spastic kid. Murphy, you're a full-blown spastic kid, yeah? Murphy, you're a full-blown spastic kid, yeah?
That will 100% be a button in my studio. Fucking beautiful lad, Jimmy. Fucking beautiful lad, Jimmy. Get 1,000 of them.
Bottom feeders. Murphy, you're a full-blown spastic kid, yeah? That's a fact. If you are trolling us, if you are acting, that's unbelievable acting. I'll give you that. If you're not acting, fuck yourself off to the doctors, speak to the reception.
Fuck yourself off to the darkness. He's got away with words, and I'm feeling Jimmy. I like this, Jimmy.
All it take is about 30 seconds, mate, and you will get seen straight away. Trust me. They won't leave people like you sat in the waiting room. Tell you what, each and every one of you needs to go and look at yourself in the mirror, and you need to grow the fuck up. There's one person in this situation that I feel sorry for. One.
Feel sorry for her. And that person is, of course... Find out after the break.
Nonce!
Shadow Boxer! No, right, what am I going to do? Right, so let's have a little dig at this. I've got to totally check this out. I haven't seen this. Apparently, it's absolutely mental. Oh, no, is it gone? Oh, no, I'm on the wrong section. Of course it's still there. He's a fucking nutter. Right, this is Murphy's Live. This looks like a breakdown on toast, this.
Your spirit irritates those who are still asleep.
Your spirit levitates loads who are still asleep.
Still asleep.
And that is why some people
You are not the shortest human on earth.
will reject you, envy
You're
you,
dead strong, and the ladies love you.
or even hate you. But do not
They end up gushing like a runny egg sandwich when they see the awkward camera angles of your Argos weight set.
let that stop you. Because those who misunderstand you now
What the
will
hell
one
is
day
going on here?
seek
Right, hold
your
on, let's look at
wisdom.
timestamps for this. 1808. 1808. Just been sent 2 timestamps in total. Watch it. Let's see what happens. But take it to just 18. 18 on the dot. On the dot. On the dot. Let's see. Autism.
Let me copy that name. What are you going to do about it, mate? Do you want to go live with me? Face me off, yeah? Do you want to meet me somewhere? Snake, 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 grass, grass. Hey, I'm going to batter Amy as well. Boom.
You are a target
What?
of hate
Yo.
because you are chosen.
Chops.
Chosen.
Look, how's that like?
That's why people turn against you
Hey.
for no reason. Why you face
Motherfucker. Hey, Chopsy.
those you once trusted.
You face me off, yeah?
Just say he's going to batter Amy.
Do
Do you want to meet me somewhere? Snake, 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 grass, grass. Hey, I'm going to batter Amy as well. Boom.
You are a target of hate
Yo.
because you are chosen.
Chops.
Chosen.
Look, how's that like?
That's why people turn against you
Hey.
for no reason. Why you face
Motherfucker. Hey, Chopsy.
those you once trusted.
That pull there, you.
Life is full of situations where
Nah, 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 nah.
Definitely on speed him. And he's been awake for a while. I used to be a bit like, oh my God. What was that?
Hey, smoke, you talking.
they are here
To
to
police.
challenge them.
I am the police, you dickhead. Hey, police, police.
Great generation.
I get paid by the police. Do you want to snitch for me? Check it out.
They understand you.
Are you hot down here? Yeah, degenerates,
Even
degenerates.
when you have done nothing to them.
Come on, change the record. You're boring me now. This guy snitches, whatever. Just come and see me. I'll give you that petrol money. Hey,
People you barely know look at
Hey.
you with envy,
right.
as if you have something they wish they had.
They wish they had that, don't you?
What
Spot the line.
what in the bands from the tune would rob him in a heartbeat is going on here?
Yeah.
Is not
Get yourself a bottle of cider or one, yeah?
It's about
Get yourself some
even when you have
Honestly, taking the piss out of Amy for being skinned. This is horrible.
the dragging,
they still
heroin.
envy you.
Look, crap.
Even when you were
What do you want from me?
they still resent
Hey,
you.
divvy.
Even
What a
when you
divvy.
were at your lowest,
Who's the divvy? Look at it.
they still
How can I be the divvy? I'm swimming in money.
because it's
Plus,
not
I'm...
about material things. It's about your energy.
I don't think he can swim.
Your presence alone makes them feel small.
Small.
This is proof. What is it? Your presence alone makes you feel small.
Your spirit reminds them of their own unfulfilled.
Oh, I wish I was like him. Bring it, dickhead. Winston.
Exposes their insecurities.
Oh.
They wish they had your
Any fit birds down here?
They wish
Any
they
fit
had
women down here? Who want to live a king and queen's life? Hit me up. Now look at you.
Understand how you shine.
Shine.
Even in the darkest times.
Well, I wonder how this audition video's gone for the dating agency.
I was 22 stone 10 months ago. Look at me. It's the Lord's work.
Exactly 10 months after you asked me about them injections, I was on. Weird that, isn't it, Murphy? It's weird that. Oh my God. What's
a game show, yeah? Murphy.
See?
Game show, let's go.
If you're pregnant, you can legally wait in that hat.
Give it up, I'm not reading them to see. Look, don't be sick in your sleep, bro.
Who'd have thought that JDP's made up stories about rape and suicide wouldn't be the weirdest things that would watch tonight? What a fucking onlypath.
Bro, are you a dunce, you, mate? Wow, there's dunces down here. Hey, don't be sick. Hang on, mate.
Rich, do you still want to jump on the Danny G show?
Don't. I am, thank you very much for that. Well, yeah, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. You're the funniest on here. Well, yeah, I know I am. But I've got not only the funniest, I can be the loudest, I can be the most generous, I can be the worst cunt going. I've got the lot. Do you not get that? The whole package. Plus the work. Got my own house. Funny. I don't know. No. I shouldn't be here, really. You should be paying me. Do I ask you? Do I ask anyone down here for anything? Do I? Hey, what do I ask for? This is about me.
Pestered the life out of me the other night to ring you. Friends, that's what you ask for.
I can't. I'm going to have to reach. I'm going to have to get a step ladders because I'm midget and reach the camera. Yeah, I can't reach it. You can't. I can't pedo. Oh no, I've got to tackle you all, haven't I? Wait there, let me. Follow me back in a minute. But some pro.
I've had enough of him. Right, guys. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. is the premiere of Creatine, Carbonara, and Catheters, the Hedgehog Pod, episode 4, on this channel. I'll whack the link for it in the description and the chat now. If you could all click the notify me button, I would be very grateful. It's a great episode. And we're talking about all sorts. Well, man, was just a fucking lads and the lasses and they're having a chat. It's just like a normal conversation. Well, it's custy, but tell me, lad. It's custy, you know. That's how we like. There's a link there. And we'll be live on the Danny G channel in a bit. And if you're going to bed now, you know, get your head down.
Have nightmares. See you in your dreams, Courtney.